Alrighty, guys. Welcome to ISD. Today is Monday, December 9th. What'd I say?
Knife.
I said knife?
Knife.
I said knife?
You said knife.
Dang,
basically.
alright.
I mean, it's whatever.
Because I'm killing these dudes out here.
That was lame.
You're here with Devonn.
And Pierce.
Vontrell.
We're going to jump right into it.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Jump into it.
What are we jumping into?
First time I got dumped.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Uh,
Oh, wow. So we are starting to show
That's
up
what
like
we
this.
talking
Okay.
Okay.
I got dumped in person.
Really?
Yeah, it was a really long, drawn out process. So
Well, that's ideal, you know.
Was this with the one that you feel got away?
yeah, a few weeks ago I did feel like that. I'm gonna
Okay.
tell you why I don't feel like that anymore.
Oh,
when
I
I'm
know
done.
why you don't feel like that no more.
Your first breakup?
Yeah, let's not say her name, but yeah.
I'm not going to say.
No shade against her. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's all
yeah,
good,
yeah.
but yeah.
Oh, shit.
No,
I'm
no,
just
no.
playing. I'm playing.
Man, nah, but I felt like that, and I felt like it was like the weeks coming. I knew it was happening.
Mm-hmm.
We started to get more distant. Every time I come over, we would just come over, just lay down, go to sleep. No real jokes around. How was your day going? Like,
Yeah.
just like, oh, show up, all right, I love you, give you a kiss, see you later, type stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the intimacy, the corniness or whatever that was there wasn't there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I was like, it's okay, I'm gonna fix this. Whatever's
I'll
wrong,
just fix this.
whatever's wrong. And it's fucked up laughing at it now. What, damn near 5 years later?
Yeah.
Versus back then, that was like my world. I was like,
know.
I'm gonna fix this, I promise. And she was like, okay, then we go back to sleep.
Okay.
And we had broken up like twice before that, and once before that. In that relationship, we actually dated the whole time like 3 or 4 times over the course of like our childhood. Crazy shit, I know. So then we go to over her house at night. We sit, and I remember I pissed her off so bad. She had a taser, and I was trying to be funny, and I was
Damn,
playing.
what did you do? She tased you?
No. She had a
About to.
Jesus.
That's what it sound like.
No. She had a taser. She ordered off Amazon. I was just playing with it. Trying to get on her skin, you know, little 17, 18-year-old boyfriend shit. Give it back to me. But there was no, stop playing. It was just give it back to me. I was like, oh.
Oh.
We're actually mad.
Well, what were you doing? Were you like
I was sitting there just
pretending to tase?
No. I was sitting there just it's loud. The taser's loud as
Yeah.
shit. So I was like just doing whatever. And she's just, oh, it's not a game anymore. Okay. So we had a conversation. She just said she wasn't really into it anymore. That we really couldn't do it. The connection's not there. And I was crying. I was just like, please don't go, man. Please don't go. And I was like, can we just cuddle one last time?
Can we come one last time? What would that even do? Like, that'd be so
and
awkward.
I was laying
bro.
there, and I was just like,
I just want to smell your hair.
You're right. Yeah, that'd be the most awkward.
it
cuddle
was
in the
awkward.
world.
I was
It's
like,
just
and eventually she
I
was
don't
just,
want to be here.
and eventually she was just like,
Get off me.
and I was like, but come back. And I was like, can I have one last kiss?
Oh man.
And then we kissed, and then she ran into the bathroom.
She ran into the bathroom.
Yeah.
To get away from you, man. She was like, "Get the fuck away."
I was like,
Either that or you made her throw up.
damn,
Ugh.
asshole.
Damn.
Nah, she ran. She had called her. Like her whole family was home. I feel bad about it now because like we were kind of loud. Her whole family was over. It was like 1 o'clock.
But she broke up with you, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I felt bad because like I was loud and shit and like crying and shit, and like her whole family was home. Like 1 o'clock, everybody was sleeping.
She saw tears.
Oh yeah. Oh, we both was
Oh
crying.
yeah.
I'm too gangster for that.
Really?
I ain't crying in front of these niggas. I'll go at home
real.
and cry in the shower,
Really?
but I ain't finna cry in front of these niggas.
Oh, I cried, bro.
Yeah. And then I'll tell them that I cried about it after the fact.
Really?
But nobody that I ever dated has ever seen me cry. Period.
So you've never had like a breakdown moment with them? Were you talking about something really deep and you just tearing up with them?
No.
Why do you think that is? If you don't mind me asking.
I just like to give the impression of unbotheredness. So
Same thing for you?
No, I mean, oh shit.
it's done.
I do the same thing all the time.
Put that over there.
Right.
No, I get what he's saying though. You don't want to look like a pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna be like, shit's whatever.
And I mean, I'm gay, but I'm still a man. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry in the privacy of my own privacy.
So
yeah, but I mean, it kind of defeats the purpose because I tell him about it after the fact.
Yeah.
Because I know one ex, he was like, "I've never seen you cry, but you say you cry all the time," and I was like, "Yeah, I do. You be putting me through it, but I'm not gonna tell you that. Like, I'm gonna tell you, I'm just not gonna show it. Like that. That's all.
What's the bad part about showing them?
I don't know.
That's what I'm trying to say. Because like,
I
what's
don't think there's a bad. There's nothing.
It's just a personal preference.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. That's all. Like I know not every relationship is always going to be perfect, and you're not always going to have a good day every single day. But for the most part, at least like 98% of the time, I prefer just to have a good day. I don't want to be in my emotions. I don't want to be sad, especially with the one person who is quote unquote supposed to be making me happy. Why should we talk and dwell on sadness? So
facts.
What are you laughing at?
I was laughing because like you look at that camera, it was
I only have one. I can't be too far away. I feel like I gotta be up here.
No, I got you. I got you.
So I like leaning back though.
Because I'll be all up in it.
I know.
You really do. You really do. It's honestly masterful because like you move around a lot. You'll be like here, then you'll be like here, like here. You like me.
Yeah, I be leaning back.
Excuse me for having posture.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah. But yeah, man. I mean, you guys know me. I'm an emotional person.
I'm not an emotional person.
I know
me either,
yeah.
bro. I'm
like, and that's probably why I don't want to cry in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You ever cried in front of your girls?
No, I've never cried in front of a girl before. The only time I've ever, my most recent relationship, when it was done, like, she was upset. You know what I'm saying?
And it made you upset.
And my eyes watered seeing it, but I wasn't like, you know
yeah.
and I made sure to like not be all emotional and shit. But no, I'm not an emotional person. I don't know. It's just not me. You feel me? Like unless like it's something that's really like hit me.
Yeah.
You feel me? But like I'm not gonna. I usually just kind of like not like suppress the emotions. I just like to think about it more than like just be all upset and shit about it. You feel me?
I even though like right when like your parents split, I know we didn't see each other for like damn near like a year and a half.
Yeah.
But I want to say you handled that well, but then I didn't see you for like a long ass time after that.
Well, when I first found out, like when my dad told me that they were no longer going to be together, I cried. Obviously, I was with my family, so
correct.
It was different. You know what I'm saying?
But
I was
also heavy.
Yeah, man. You know, growing up with parents being together, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, just so you know, we're going to get divorced. I was like, what? You know, so that hit. But then that like I think I only cried that one time, and then after that I was like, well, you know, what am I going to do? You know, I just got to continue my life. So. But yeah, I feel like I handled it fairly well.
Was there like a build up to it? Like, did you see this coming, or were they just like, bow, divorce?
I didn't see it coming. You know, like they would argue, but every parent argued. You know, I didn't really, and it wasn't like
you really wasn't
big, huge argue. Yeah, like it was whatever. You know what I'm saying? And they could have definitely like hit it, or maybe had different arguments like when we weren't there and shit like that. So I'm sure there was a build up to it that I just wasn't aware of.
Right.
You feel me? But yeah, there wasn't anything that was obvious that I was like kind of just waiting on it, like because so when I found out about it, it definitely hit hard. Yeah. You know? Yeah.
I definitely feel that. But like even just sitting on the phone with, even though we were talking about breakups, it's completely off topic. But like, even when I was sitting on the phone with you that time when you were in Lake Zurich, like when it felt like you were in jail. Because it's like what, an hour to come see you from Zion.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a drive.
So it's just like, and I didn't think I had a car at the time.
Yeah, no.
So neither of us did.
No.
So it felt like forever to go see you. But
yeah, I
feel like you handled that well. I don't know, I wouldn't have handled that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like even the situation with my brother, that's still tough. Like my mom wants me to go pop up and see him, and it's just like, you want me to pop up on some dude who's like emotionally not right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna do it because my mom asked me to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do it because it's right. That's my brother. I should do it, but it's just like I put that off because I know what's gonna come from that.
Are you just gonna pull up unannounced, or are you?
That's what she's telling me to do because he changed his phone number, and I'm sitting there. I'm just like, I don't know, bro.
Because if he changed his phone number, it didn't give you the number.
That's what I'm saying. But she's like, just go see him, pop up and see him. She's persistent about it, and as much as I bring it up, I'm learning, right, to not go back and forth about everything. Just let some things be.
Does your mom have the new number?
No.
Nobody has.
The only person has is my aunt. So
I wouldn't be trying to go pop up on him.
I'm not either, but I'm not either.
But popping up on people is just a risky thing either, because I know I hate when people pop up on me.
I did that too. Random. He was mad
because it was just random. It just came to my house and was like, open the door. And mind you, he went to the wrong door first. So
I went to the third floor. First off, the apartment. Oh no, you've seen his apartment.
Yeah.
On the elevator, it says on the 4th floor, but his balcony is only 3 ones up from the ground.
So you thought I was on the 3rd floor?
Yeah, I was like 3rd or 4th.
Well, like I'm sure that the floor you walk in is probably 1 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
you're only 3 floors up.
Yeah, but the floor you
The
walk
first floor
in
is
the
the
first
first
floor,
floor.
and then
Makes sense.
one. You know.
I know where you live now. That's all that matters. That's all that
So what?
matters.
Did you knock on someone's
think I did.
door?
He did, and then when he realized he was at the wrong door, he gonna come to my door, open up, bitch. I was like, whoa. I'm like, I should have let you stand there. Like, what the fuck? Oh
I think I had the police knock too.
Yeah, you did.
Open up.
Like,
Open
I don't
this
got a
motherf-
fucking peephole.
Open this motherfucking door.
Oh my god.
Open this motherfucking door. Nah, man, but just like personally, me, I don't like to cry in front of everybody, but I'm not afraid to feel how I feel. You know?
I'm not afraid to feel how I feel either. You know what I'm
Me
saying?
neither.
Like,
I'm just not finna show it to the world.
yeah. I mean, there's a time and a place for like crying. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And you definitely crying is super healthy, and everyone should do it.
Very
you know, you
good
shouldn't
for
be
you.
ashamed of crying. You know, I'm not ashamed.
Especially
to do
not
it.
men.
Of course, yeah, because guys definitely, you know, feel some type of way, you know, when they're getting upset and just feel like they got to be manly and like not feel these feelings, you know. I
Yeah.
can completely understand, and I'm sure it's not just a man thing. I'm sure women too, like, you don't want to just be crying in front of people and just be a mess, and so sometimes you just want to be alone when you're doing it. Like, I completely understand that, you know. But either way, you shouldn't be ashamed of the feelings that you're feeling, you know. Like, you can't help how you feel, you know. So you should acknowledge it.
Yeah, and I hear, for example, listen to this Roddy Ricch album.
Yeah.
You like hear pain, or like for example, I don't listen to him much, but NBA YoungBoy, you hear that pain,
Yeah.
and like that shit, it's just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever they're talking about. So I get it, and I think it's just them learning how to express it different ways.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, and a lot. I guess if we're moving on to hip hop and stuff, a lot of rappers talk about dealing with emotion in very negative ways. You know, like
Numbing themselves.
Shooting
drugs.
niggas. Shooting people.
Yeah, just,
What?
you know, and obviously that's no way to deal with it.
your
Obviously,
emotions.
a lot of these people are coming from different backgrounds, you know, so maybe they don't have people that they can turn to, you know, to kind of have these conversations with, so they got to resort to other things, you know.
Yeah, they don't have people and they don't have the resources, depending on where they are.
Yeah, for real.
So that's how some of them end up like in gangs and stuff, because a gang is all about unity, and having a brotherhood and some form of family.
Yeah,
So,
some form of family.
Yeah.
Something.
That and all depends on also like, you know, a socioeconomic standpoint. You know, being able to
Afford counseling,
Correct.
rehab, or
finding other resources to do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's interesting living here in the suburbs. It's like a mix, or specifically where we all lived at one point in time in Zion. Did you ever live in Zion?
No,
That's right. You've always stayed in Kenosha.
but it was the suburbs.
Pretty much,
Oh,
yeah. But like in this area that we live in, it's like a mix of like, you got people who are in a really nice subdivision, and then you got like medium subdivisions. Like the one we stayed in, it was like a medium one, and then you got like not slums, but in our area, they're considered people who make like Hebrons, for example.
I was just gonna say like the Hebrew.
Like the Hebrons, you know what I'm saying? It's like a weird mix. How it's all 5 minutes away from each other. People
Yeah.
living different lives. And when I would go to school, it'd always be different. How
I
like,
always hear bad stories about the Hebrew.
oh what? Yeah, I never want to go past Hebrons.
Right.
Fuck that.
Hated the Hebrew.
Wait, matter of fact, Marquise used to stay in the Hebrons, didn't he?
Marquise?
Yeah.
No, he stayed.
He said, I don't know. He stayed off of Joanna. Somebody we were cool. We used to stay in the Hebrons. I could have sworn it was Marquise,
It wasn't Marquise.
but I remember
It was Justin's.
Lil Justin.
Yeah.
Lil Justin stayed in Hebrons.
Yeah.
But somebody else. Well, I remember I got invited over there once. I don't want to go. I was like, fuck that. I'm not going over there.
I don't be tripping, man.
That'd be my vibe though, even though it's really not that bad over there. But
Well, this is like 16, 17, 15 years old now.
even still, it wasn't that bad back then. But I ride past it and I'd be like, oh okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna.
I don't drive around. Please.
I don't
Shit.
know, man.
No,
Like,
he
if
lied.
someone were to like invite me, like if someone lived there, you know what I'm saying, like, and they were like, "Oh, you should slide," I'm not gonna be like, "No," you know what I'm saying, like, because they can't help where they live, you know, whether it's financial reasons or whatever. I'm not gonna shit on where they're staying at, you know what I'm saying, like, you can get shot anywhere. You feel me? You can get. I mean, people where we live, motherfuckers got killed literally down the street from us, and they showed up in the pond.
Yeah.
There was 2 bodies in the pond.
true.
I remember
Then
that.
there was then there was shootings in the apartments and shit with niggas with shotguns, like.
And
So how
that
is
little
our
boy got
neighborhood
shot
any
at
better?
Salem too.
Yeah, remember the homie in Walmart? Didn't he? Someone get shot in Walmart too. Someone got fucked up out there. So I mean, like that was right there.
Somebody
like,
got stomped out behind Walmart too.
Literally, so like,
Tim's. I remember that.
So was our neighborhood any better if that shit was happening?
Facts.
You feel me? So it's like,
remember they had that police chase with that van?
yeah, bro.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
So I mean, I don't know, bro. Like I just don't trip over shit like that. Like as long as you're just on your P's and Q's and you're just aware of what's going on, like you'll probably be straight.
Yeah, it just have common fucking sense.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's straight like even now, and I'm going to events in the city now. You know what I'm saying? My mom always gotta be, where you headed? What's the address? Oh, maybe you shouldn't go there. I'm like, Mom, if it's an event, I gotta go. Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna take this opportunity. You don't have to go to everyone. Look, man.
Right.
I gotta go sometime. What you want me to do?
I don't know, man. You can't always just be safe.
Nah, you can't. Yeah, you gotta live life with some risk. But let's get to the dockets.
Oh, you know what we should definitely talk about? I'm sure everyone already knows about it with Juice WRLD and stuff.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. Juice.
R.I.P. Yeah, man. That
shit is crazy.
Definitely wasn't. When I woke up and I saw your text, I was like, I was like half awake, so I was like, what? And then
I was at work, and he was like, you saw my text, and I was like, what text? Juice WRLD died. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Like,
and I was like, what are you talking about? You said like, I think he died, so I was like, no. So like, I'm going on different social medias, and everyone's like, yeah, he had a seizure and midway and died. I was like, wow.
Fuck. Yeah.
21 years old, man.
I got it literally as soon as I saw it, the alert on my phone. I sent it in the group chat because like I saw it and I was like, fuck. And because it was just a quick tweet, at first I saw, I was like, all right, maybe it's some bullshit.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me wait out a few minutes. And then I keep saying TMZ reports, and I keep seeing. I'm like, yo, I think this dude is dead.
Yeah,
what
man.
The fuck.
I don't. Apparently, I mean, there's more information coming out on it, you know. So.
It's gonna be like that for like the next week.
Oh, did you see what they put out today? Oh, well, 2 of the security guards got arrested. They seized like 70 grams of marijuana.
70 pounds.
70 pounds of weed? Yeah, 70
From him?
From people he was with, from his like packaging or whatever.
Man.
His group.
And he was at the airport, right?
He's come back from LA on a private flight. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. So they seized 70 pounds of weed, I think some perks, 2 guns. Yeah, and some lean too.
Yeah, man.
So he was probably gone when he went into his seizure.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, either way, I mean, it was known that there was problems with it. And the thing is, like, with the music that he was making, like a lot of these artists, like,
they say it in their music.
They say it in their music, and everyone's lit to it and turned to it and rapping along. But like a lot of these artists are literally like sitting here like asking for help, like crying, like, yo, like.
Yeah,
I take these drugs to like deal with the pain, or like, you know, to get over like dead friends or family, this and that, and everyone's just like lit. And it's just like, you know, like I guess like they make the music for people to like enjoy, but at the same time, like, who's checking up on them? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I thought about that with Future. 'Cause for a while, his music, if you was listening to what he was saying, he was really depressed.
Oh, I'm sure he still is. I mean,
yes, but everybody was so turned up to
lit.
it. Yes,
I was too.
Oh,
I'm not even
I was too.
Know?
But I'm like, man, it just makes you step back for a minute. Like, let me really listen to what they're saying.
Yeah, and the thing is, but like, what as fans, like, I mean, I could send a tweet, but yo, you good? Like, are they really gonna answer me? But it's their friends in the industry that really got to check on them. It's
their inner circle that has to
exactly. And I'm sure there are people out there that are checking on their friends, which is great. But if you got a buddy that's making really depressing music and he's continually taking these pills or drinking this or, you know, smoking I smoke, don't get me wrong, but like if you're smoking mass amounts of weed every day, it's like, yo,
to stay high.
Yeah, it's like, what's the problem? Like,
can't
good?
Be sober.
You know, and what kind of I saw yesterday, so, you know, everyone was like, you know, saying RIP this and that, and then I saw this dude, some guy on Snapchat. He was like, "Oh man, this really sucks." Blah blah. Blah. And then he was pouring lean. And I think he dropped like 2, like it was either perks or Zans and a cup.
In lean?
Yeah, and he was like in memoriam to Juice, and I'm like, bro, like that's probably the last thing he would want you to do right now is to do that to yourself. You feel me? Like knowing
lean it's a body high.
Yeah.
Like they said, lean will have you sitting in one spot, and it's killing all of your cells.
Yeah.
So every time you do lean, you're killing yourself literally. So
I saw a video on Twitter the other week, not to cut you off, but this dude sat there. His friends were hyping him up all on video. This dude took like 5 Xans or 5, whatever. He counted them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they're all like, don't do it. But like the playful don't do it. Like, haha, you won't.
Yeah,
don't do it, bro. Don't do it. If you really don't want him to do it, smack them shits out of his hand.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
They're probably all. I mean, like it depends who you're surrounding yourself. You know, if you surround yourself with
and those
a
are
bunch
expensive
of
to come by too.
very expensive to come by. I don't know, man. Like, it's baffling to me when like an artist passes away from drug use, you know, and then their fans do the drugs that they were doing to commemorate them. It's like, yo, like, why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't know, man, that just doesn't make any sense to me. You think that they would not do that, but I don't know, you know. But again,
doesn't that fall back on the rapper because your fans is only they're celebrating you the way that they think that you were celebrating. So,
right? Yeah.
If you're
I mean, I guess that's
rapping
true.
about being on lean and popping pills and stuff, then what do you think your fans are going to be doing?
He rapped about a really young lifestyle. I forget what song it is. I'm not really the biggest fan of his music, but I don't know what song it is. But he said, and I'm misquoting it. What's 27? We ain't gonna make it past 21.
Yeah. And he didn't make it past.
You know what I'm saying? And he turned 21 last Monday, I think.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
So that's I don't know. It's just it sucks. It really does suck.
It hurt.
You know, and again, like it's these rappers. They're not even necessarily glorifying it. It's more so just talking about what they're going through. You know what I'm saying, and the shit that they're dealing with and how they deal with it. But the fans are the ones that are glorifying it and are being lit to it and you know and keep wanting to hear that same music. You feel me? I'm sure if Future stopped rapping about drugs and this and that, no one would want to listen to him.
He would lose a huge fan base.
Actually, that last album that he released, like when he was doing his promotion and the interviews and stuff like that, he said he stopped doing lean, but he couldn't tell his fans that because he felt that they was gonna stop listening to his music.
Exactly.
They didn't. They did not. Because I know my friend, she stays in Atlanta, and when he dropped Beast Mode and his monster projects became available all over platforms, that's all she said she was hearing in Atlanta.
Oh, of course.
So,
I mean, I'm a fan of Future, and I'm gonna listen to it regardless whether he's doing these drugs or not. But I'm saying more so like if he stopped rapping about it, like if he stopped like promoting it in a sense, you know what I'm saying, and started rapping about some other shit, like people they're not gonna tune in for that because they want to hear him talk about drug use and
it was
doing
like
this.
Jay-Z before 44. Nobody was trying to hear what he was saying.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying. So it's like it's you know. I feel like the fans kind of have to take blame in a sense. Obviously, they're making the choice to do these drugs and, you know, and not seek the appropriate help. But if we're over here, you know, only wanting to hear them talk about this, you know what I'm saying? And then when we see them like high as fuck, we're like, oh, that's crazy. Blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're encouraging that. And it's like almost like we're making them do it more. And then we're like, whoa, what? When we find out they passed away, we're all like, oh my God, like what happened? I can't believe they were doing that. I was like, what do you mean? They were literally saying it in every single song that you're listening to, that you're rapping along to, that you were kept replaying. You know what I'm saying?
At these shows going crazy, all this stuff.
Exactly. Everything. So it's like you know you can't get mad. You can't be surprised when this happens to people when that's what you want to hear and that's what they're promoting. You know, it's obviously it's gonna happen. You know, but it sucks for anyone to go that way, and I wish it never happened to anybody. I mean, we've lost so many people in these past like year or 2 years just from drug use, which it should have never even came to that to begin with. You know, there's so much talent that's gone at such a young age too. It's just ridiculous, you know. And I feel like we kind of have to like sit back and look at ourselves almost, and be like, yo, so like why all of our favorite artists are dying, you know, from all this drug use? Maybe we should be like, yo, okay, maybe you should rap about something else, or maybe we shouldn't want to listen to that. Yeah, you feel me? But these kids are doing these drugs too, so now it's like
I think that's their demographic is these kids.
Yeah.
So
and at one point in time, it's like, when do you sell your soul, keep making the music for these kids who you know are going to be doing this and living that lifestyle, or do you do something for the better? It's a hard spot you box yourself in.
I don't know, man. I mean,
it is a hard spot because, I mean, Chance was talking about being in love and how great of a husband he is, and nobody wanted to hear it.
That's fact. Well, hold on. That's real. I think the way the album sounded, no one wanted to hear it. I fuck with the message.
I fuck with the message too.
It's the way it
I'm all for positivity.
I like the way his album sounded, though. Like, I didn't.
The music was cool. I don't know. I think it was more so the way he came off kind of corny. The way he was like, "I love my wife," and this is like, all right, bro, I get it. Like, cool. Like, all right, man. Like, of course you love your wife.
But everybody was beating up on him for his whole message. Though.
Yeah,
the whole backlash is whack.
Yes, the backlash of it was was whack. And then even with Jay-Z 444, like he felt some type of way that his album didn't get no type of recognition with the award shows or whatever.
I thought it was up for a Grammy. No,
it was, but didn't win not one.
It should have won. Something.
It should have.
That shit was beautiful.
Yes, and then it changed. He was putting people on the credit and investing and buying properties and same shit with Nipsey Hussle. So yeah,
he was doing the shit like so the generation that grew up a Hov that's in their 40s, and Jay-Z just turned 50 the other day.
Yeah,
he did.
Happy birthday.
I didn't realize how old he was.
Birthday,
And matter of fact, as sad as this is, even though Juice died Sunday. Yesterday. Nicki's birthday was yesterday too.
It was. Happy birthday, Barry.
No one knew.
You know he don't care about Nicki.
I mean, I don't care either, but it's only fair.
Either way,
it's only fair. Happy
It's
birthday.
sad season.
I didn't know she was 37.
37?
Yeah,
Damn, I thought she was older than that.
No.
Not hating
I
though.
thought
I'm not
she
trying
was
to shit on her. You know, I just thought she was.
I thought she was younger.
Hey, she looks good for 37.
She definitely does. She definitely does. But like what Hov did with 444, so like I'm not trying to say Cole and Jay are on the same level. That's opinionated or whatever.
I wouldn't say that.
I'm not trying to say that, but what I'm saying is what I feel like what Cole is to us, Jay is to that generation,
To
older.
that generation.
Yes, the late 30s, 40s, and 50s.
Uh-huh.
That's what Cole is to us, if that makes sense.
Because we're growing up with
So
Cole.
Cole
Correct.
is this generation's Jay-Z in a sense, but you're not
Correct,
comparing.
right.
I know what you're trying
He's
to
not
Yes.
saying those
Yeah.
words.
Yes.
Yeah,
Let's
I know
be
what you're
clear.
saying. I know what
Yes.
you're trying to
Yes.
say. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. How do you guys feel about that?
I mean,
I
I could relate to that. Yeah, for
I
sure.
can definitely see it because we are growing up with the artists that we were listening to when we were children.
Yeah.
So, and J. Cole is one of those artists. So, yeah, I can definitely see that. And the way even when he got married and was talking about his wife and kids, people was for his message. But
Yeah.
I guess it is the way you.
I think it just the way you come off saying it.
That-
because he wasn't corny with it.
It wasn't corny with it. Yeah.
That and he's been that way from like the jump, like very minimalistic. Like of course, every rapper has raps. So they talk about like gaudy or like veiny stuff, or they talk about chains and fucking
everyone's gonna flex at some
bitches.
point
You know what I'm
in time.
saying?
But if
like,
you notice within like the newer rappers that's rapping, they're rapping about art, and I think that's dope.
what do you mean?
Like when Jay-Z said he bought a Picasso for $2 million and that was worth $4 million. So that's what they're rapping about now. So they're rapping about their investments, and not all of them, but some of them.
I definitely hear it
Yeah.
mentioned. You know, I mean, even
Yes.
Juice Wrld.
He was mentioning
yeah,
art.
he said
Yeah.
I took my money invested in some buildings, and now like my money tripled and shit like that. So it's like, well, he's talking about investments with the the other shit he was talking about. But I
Right.
mean, so yeah, you're right. They are talking about other stuff, But again, like I don't
It's
think
just not catching
yeah,
attention.
I don't think a lot of people
Yeah.
don't want to. Most people don't want to hear that shit, bro. I think a lot of people just want
most
to be
people
lit.
can afford a Picasso.
Yeah, that's real. So it's like, all right, cool. What
You're
am I supposed to
talking
buy?
about it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, but like even with that, even though like I can't afford something, have some rappers talk about. Majority of people can't afford anyway.
Yeah.
But even though they talk about it, I've never been one to be like, oh, well, I can't afford that chain, so I'm not gonna rap that part of the song or some shit.
That's,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's true. I mean, you could always like go on like a smaller scale. Like, you don't gotta buy a Picasso. You don't have
you
to.
know,
Right.
you can get a nice
Go on
picture
a-
from Target.
Yeah, I
It'll
guess.
still feel like a Picasso.
Right.
So-
I had my niece paint something or something like that.
You
You
know?
know what I'm
And
saying?
I think it's more so the message behind it.
Yeah.
You know, like buy something that's going to increase in value. So then if you want, you can sell it and then make a profit off of it. It doesn't have to be a Picasso, but just be smart with the purchases that you're making. Don't just spend it on stupid shit.
Yeah.
You know, which I feel like a lot of people do. A lot of our generation does. You know, just people in general. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people aren't really preaching that. And, you know, what Jay-Z did, and obviously a lot of people, and it doesn't, not just like hip-hop artists, but just artists in general, like they kind of like follow them. You know what I'm saying? Like what they say is like law sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So
when he came out talking like that, it was completely,
yeah. And I guess he was probably just hoping like, yo, like, you hear me talking about this, and this, and you see where I'm at, my status, this, and that. Like, this is how I got to where I am. You feel me? And hopefully you can kind of, like, listen to it and kind of model your behavior after it. But a lot of people probably just weren't trying to hear that. They were just trying to hear some selling drugs, doing this, doing that. And again, it depends on who the album was made for as well. Like,
Looking on top of that, with Jay-Z specifically in his catalog, like, you can hear the growth from each album.
oh, definitely.
And
definitely.
then with each album, it's less and less he's talking about the drug war.
Of course, yeah. I mean,
So-
Jay-Z's he's not the typical artist. I mean, he's Jay-Z,
Yeah, right.
obviously. So,
Greatest.
I mean, there's a couple of artists out there that you can hear the growth. Like Kendrick and Cole, Jay-Z. You could even say Drake, and to a certain extent.
I feel kind of still like Drake is doing the same thing.
That's why I said to a certain
Okay.
extent. That's why I said to a certain
Like,
extent.
Yeah.
If anything, he's more lyrical now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. With Drake, I mean, like,
it's 50-50 with Drake.
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
It's 50-50 with
Yeah,
Drake.
I'm a fan
bro.
of Drake. Don't get me wrong. Like,
Me too.
I'm pretty sure I have like every album on my phone. You know what I'm saying? So I listen to him. But like, it is the kind of the same shit he's been talking about for the longest time. You know, so.
Women spending money.
Yeah, pretty.
He
much.
don't really rap about drugs like that.
He doesn't. He doesn't
He
rap
does
about
not.
drugs
I don't
like
feel
that.
he does them, but outside of smoking weed.
Yeah,
but everybody
But
smokes.
he'll
weed,
talk about
so.
like women, relationships. Yeah, I trusted you. You fucked me over
Money,
type shit.
Yeah.
Money, women again. Is that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
I do
you know, people
feel
fuck
like
with that,
behind the scenes though, Drake is that guy. Like,
What you mean?
cause I don't know if you guys saw, but before X died, he said if anything happened to me, it's Drake. And then when he got into it with Kanye, Kanye said the same thing. So I do feel like Drake is probably more intimidating behind the scenes.
So I think he's just got he's probably just has the money
means,
to do that
yeah.
shit. I mean, if you got millions of dollars, you could put some money on someone's head and someone's gonna go get him.
But it makes sense though because his persona to us is he's super duper clean.
Not necessarily. I mean, he's definitely had songs where he's come off as, you know, like the bad boy.
But nobody takes it seriously.
Nobody takes it seriously.
Right.
Yeah, to us, yeah.
Hiding in plain sight.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
I remember a while there was a lawsuit because
But you also got, I'm sorry for cutting you off.
You good, bro.
But you also
Go
got
ahead.
to think about, like, with Jay Prince and shit like that. Like, he's associated with him.
That is the man.
So, it might not even be Drake so much as it is him. You feel me? So, like, he's probably, like, controls a lot of this shit that, you know, to kind of protect Drake in a sense.
Jay
But
Prince.
it's all based off of Drake's word, though. Like, I'm pretty sure that dude is not going to move unless Drake tells him to.
Well, Jay Prince has been around for a long time.
He's been around a lot longer.
Jay Prince
than
is
Drake's
that
been
one dude
around,
where just
bro.
like he's the dude you call to squash beef.
Yeah.
And it's just like, even though the two may not even fucking know each other, some shit, he's that guy. And Jay
Yeah.
Prince mentored Drake and a bunch of other people.
Yeah, so.
Jay Prince is a scary dude.
Okay, but again, I mean, I could be completely wrong, and Drake could be that nigga behind the scenes and be calling shots like, wow. I really have no idea. I've never met the man.
Right,
so I'm not gonna
facts.
sit here
None
and
of us
say
do.
He is or, yeah, I'm not going to sit here and say he is or he isn't. You
I
feel
do
me?
remember this. This was a few years ago. There was a lawsuit because I guess this dude was taking pictures of Drake and another guy. So Drake and the security guard hopped the fence and beat the shit out of the dude and broke dude's jaw or some shit. And there was a lawsuit for that. I do remember reading
What
up
was
on
he
that.
doing in the picture?
I mean, if I got security guards, I'm going to be pulling up on everybody too. Throwing punches behind them and shit. It's like, yeah, nigga.
You're that guy. Oh my god! Just making sure you get your ass beat.
Right,
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah,
And once he's
motherfucker.
on the ground, kick him. Like, bitch, fuck I thought.
Some movie shit.
Yeah.
Nah, man. But I don't know how we got on this topic, but R.I.P. Juice WRLD, man.
Mm-hmm.
And if you on drugs, man, please get some help.
Yeah, get some help,
That
or at
shit
least, like,
is-
slow down.
Or
like,
know your limits. Like,
That's real. Know your
Yeah.
limits. Like, I'm all for everyone. You can take your drugs, you know what I'm saying? You weed, your Xans if you want to.
You know,
But
have a
just
good
be
time.
smart about it.
exactly.
You
Stay
don't gotta-
hydrated and
That's
know your
one.
limits.
Motherfuckers don't like drinking water, bro.
I
was talking
know.
to-
I'm like, how
Yeah,
do
they
you
don't.
not
I was
like drinking
talking.
water?
I was at the gym like a week ago, and I was talking to a dude, and I was talking to him like the week before that, and he was like, "Yeah, I got like pressure in like my kidneys and shit like that, like it's
Dehydration.
weird." Yeah, and then like the next week, he's the same shit. He was like, "Yeah, it hasn't gone away," and like I just feel it, and like when I'm moving, I'm like, "Bro, like, do you drink water?" And he was like, not really, bro. Like, I drink soda a lot, like, all the time. I'm like, bro, you need to
That's
start.
why.
That's what I was like, gee, you're so dehydrated. You need to start drinking water. Like, I don't even know. I shouldn't be telling you're a grown ass man. I shouldn't have to be
Yeah.
telling you this. Like,
But
you
you
need to
know,
drink some
growing
fucking
up
water.
though, like my mom, water was the thing in our household, and if we wasn't drinking water, our only other option was milk. So
Yeah, so
I know, right? But now, since I'm an adult, I can drink water and milk like it ain't shit. And people be like, you just drunk a glass of milk? Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
For real shit.
Sometimes I just drink milk, just to drink milk.
Me too.
I don't even need cookies with it.
Me
I just
too.
be
I
like,
don't be doing that. I don't be doing that.
I just drink.
I
I
don't have a problem with it. I'll drink
Yeah.
milk. You
Yeah.
know, like with whatever I'm eating. Like,
Cereal,
if it goes with it,
cookies,
I'm going to get
right.
some milk. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe like apple pie. I'm going to get a glass of milk. You
Facts.
feel me?
Ice
Like,
cream.
Sometimes that cold glass of milk be so good by itself.
it definitely hits.
Oh
For
my
real. That's
gosh.
100%. 100%.
Yes.
I remember when I was younger, I would stay drinking soda, bro. Like, I would
He
remember.
was not allowed to.
I had it in my house. Bro. Like, I remember there was times where I'd be on I feel like I was addicted at one point in time.
your
'cause I
house was the kicking spot. You had everything.
I know, bro. So I remember I'd be coming home from the bus, and the whole time I'm coming home, I'm like, damn, like I can't wait to go home and drink a Sprite. And I'd come home, I wouldn't even take my backpack off. I'd do and damn near chug that bitch. And I'm like,
commercial.
yeah. Some TV show shit.
Man,
for Sprite.
Bruh, and like, And then, one day I'm just saying, like, damn, like, I drink so much. Like, I could drink a whole case in a day if I really wanted to. You feel me? And I probably have, at one point, drinking, like, 6, 7, just not
and
even
it's only 12 in the case.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that was back when they still have them, but, like, the tall things?
No, the cans. Like
the cans.
Yeah. It's 12 in them.
Yeah, unless you get that 24-pack.
My thing was
still horrible.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
That's even worse.
Right, that's even worse.
I know your piss was never clear as a kid.
Hey, it really wasn't. But now, what?
Yeah.
He said, "Come see me now, bitch."
Yeah. Real shit.
Me personally, like, my thing was Minute Maid.
Minute Maid?
Me, my whole family, we're very bad snackers. So, like, we were the family where we buy a pack of cookies, and that shit would be gone before we even hit the crib. Or they'll be like, they'll be like three, you buy the cookies from Aldi's, there's like 3 or 4 rolls in it. Mm-hmm. If it was my mom in the car, maybe 1 roll used to be gone. Me and my mom in the car, 2 rolls gone instantly. Then we used to have a cookie jar to put them in. We used to be able to fill up the cookie jar. The cookie jar was not full anymore. We just stopped using the cookie jar because it never filled it up. All the cookies were gone. We were that bad. And my dad used to drink pop a lot. No, he travels for his job, so it's different. He unfortunately has to eat out all the time. You know what I'm saying? But like, he used to come home. And remember the 12 packs? Maybe they still have them of like canned pop or soft drinks where you could stand them up too. Mm-hmm. We used to have those, and I remember I used to reach down all the way at the bottom. I'll be like, oh, it's all gone, it's all gone. And reach down and grab that can of Minute Maid.
You're like, oh,
thank God.
Thank God.
I used to kill whole things. I'll still kill some Minute Maid to this day. So what your pop was for me, it was a Minute Maid fruit punch.
Yeah, I'll still drink pop.
And Sunny D. And
I've been killing water since the beginning of time.
Yeah,
that's why your skin is so clear.
Yeah,
that's key. Yo, motherfuckers go, yo, what's your skin routine? Like, I
just drink water.
Yeah. Obviously, that's not. Some people need extra help.
Some people do need extra help, but honestly, it falls back on your diet.
100%.
So whatever you eat is gonna come out on your face within the next 30 days.
That's real. So, people just don't believe that.
No,
I learned that the hard way.
I used to talk to this dude. He was a makeup artist, and he was like, "What do you do for your face?" And I'm like, "I mean, I wash it, of course, but after that, I put lotion on, and that's it."
Yeah.
And he was so amazed because he had like a 10-step process as to cleaning his face.
Oh,
yeah.
His face is probably gross.
It wasn't. His face was really clear. His skin was really smooth. Like, it wasn't. But he had a 10-step process. And when I told him all I do is just drink water and clean my face daily, like, that's it. That's really all you need to do.
Yeah,
so,
man. I've been seeing some people having, like, skincare routine. Like, my ex, she, like, there be times where, like, I'll be on the phone with her, and she's like, oh, I'm going to go clean my face real quick. I'm like, all right, whatever. 20 minutes later, come back. I'm like, damn, what were you doing? And she wanted to do this. And then I had to put this on. And then I had to put this on.
And then you got to sit. Like,
yeah.
I do a mask every now and again, but it's not routine.
Yeah, same. Like sometimes I'm like, damn, I should
routine,
probably throw some shit on my face.
Right. Because I'm like, I really don't need this, but whatever.
Yeah, you know.
I did a mask one time, and my skin felt great.
I mean, masks definitely help.
That shit was amazing.
My skin feels great all the time, but for those of y'all who listening, just water.
Seriously though, like,
and
drink
don't
water,
pick with
man.
your face either. That's another thing.
That's my thing. Like,
Picking
if I get
your
bored,
face. You're too light to do that too.
Or that, or like I'll do this, or just do whatever.
Oh, that's
that?
a beard. You're just
know what it is.
Yeah, he's able to do this though. He's able to. Like,
I'm all up
stroke
in
it.
my shit.
We have to like. I didn't grab and
you gotta,
yeah.
I just didn't know what you were doing.
You know, you a fucking asshole. You
Oh,
know what the fuck I was doing.
I just thought it was a different name from it. Cause I don't know.
You just being a dick. You know what it is.
Yeah, you're right though with being too light skinned. Cause I remember one time I had like a little pimple and I tried to pop it.
Your face was red.
Red as fuck.
Yeah, I got that up here right now. I don't know if it's still there. And I tried to pop that shit. It's still there?
No.
It's gone?
It's not red, if that's what you're saying.
It was red a few days ago.
You know who pops, like, if I have like a pretty big pimple, who pops it? My barber.
Oh, that shit, I hate that.
Vance.
I don't mind it though. He's
my
like,
gosh,
yeah,
my barber.
He's like, I like popping.
Shout out to Vance Campbell.
Shout out to Vance.
Shout out to Campbell's Barbershop.
Yeah, real shit, bro.
Bruh, Vance will be in the back of my head, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and I forget it's there, of course. Or I won't even know it's there, because I'm not back there all the time. Next thing I know,
you be getting pimples in the back of your head.
I'll be like, I was like, all right, trust Vance. What the fuck is you doing?
He's like, oh, I got you. Pop. Ooh, it feels good too.
It feels amazing.
Only thing is that, like, my skin is a little more sensitive than y'all's, but when my barber used to do that, my face would break out even more.
Oh, no,
because his hands.
Did he wear gloves?
No.
Oh, see,
no.
yeah. See, that's Van. He wears gloves.
Vans was.
Okay. Because I was like, my face will break out even more. And I had to tell him, I'm like, I get it. You want me to be clean and crisp, but I got it. Like, if it's still on my face, I know. Like, it's okay. I got it. Yeah.
That, and for whatever reason, like, a significant other, they love popping pimples, bro. I don't. No.
I would never pop someone's pimples.
No. Like popping. No, like popping my pimples. Like all the other girls I've dealt with or significant others, like they've always been like, oh, okay. No, it's just
never
pop.
I'm sure they popped like one or two, but I've never had someone be like, yo, let me pop that. Let me pop that.
No one is worse than your mom, though. My mom always, especially when I went through puberty.
My mom freaks the fuck out.
My mom was always on my face.
Never.
I used to have to fight her to get her off of my face. Like, get off of me. Yes.
My mom would freak the fuck out.
My mom is the pimple popper.
I've never had. My mom's never. I don't really get pimples like that though. Like I'm not even trying to like flex. Like I just don't.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like none of my family. My mom says she's never really had it. My dad never really had it. My sister. It just runs in the family. So I guess I'm blessed with the good genes or whatever. But so I'm good. But yeah, I can imagine if I had a lot, they probably would be like trying to help out and shit.
Yeah. No, it was just when I went through puberty, my face was just like, oh, you're grown, nigga. So I was waking up to new things on my face all the time, and it was annoying. And my mom felt like, come here. So
I know, like one time my brother, he did it. Like he didn't even really pop. He got one right here. He's like, come here. And I was like, okay. And he did this to my face or whatever. And my mom was like, stop it. Stop it right now. Go to the bathroom. I'm like, bro, relax.
Because it is something you do in the bathroom. Because when it shoots and sometimes it just pops, it just.
But she like had like, oh, that's
yeah, but you can just like wipe it off. I mean,
it's not that deep.
It really isn't.
It's not that deep, bro. Really she was mad. Take that shit in the bathroom. That's disgusting. I'm like, bro.
Damn.
All right. I was like, I'm going to the bathroom. Relax.
Crazy.
I don't know, man. Like another thing for clean skin, pillow sheets. That's one thing I've had to learn.
Oh yeah, you definitely gotta wash your pillow
How often do you guys change your sheets?
I've been more conscious about it. If I'm not changing them, I'm washing them. Like I'm washing them right now back at the crib. Because like sometimes like I'll come home from work. I work a double. I get home at like 1 o'clock. I'm not trying to take a shower at 1:30. Like I'm just gonna go to sleep. Then I'm like, damn, my shit's probably dirty as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So eventually I gotta wash it.
Yeah.
You know, like I can't just sleep in dirt. That's gross.
Oh, it went good?
It went good.
Yeah. That's how you look at it.
Yeah.
So good, clean breakup?
Oh, yeah.
That means he felt it too.
I know. He just said that. That's what it was. I was like, cool. I ain't finna respond.
I ain't finna respond.
That's all you gotta do.
Red.
I'm afraid that I don't have my read receipts on, man.
It is the best feeling ever. I promise you. I don't know. Maybe because I'm a little petty, but
to have yours on.
Yes.
It's fun until you get read. You left on read. And you're like,
I don't get no fuck because I know you read my message. So
what if you want a response though? Like if you, I don't know.
It doesn't matter as long as I know it. What irritates me is delivered. Especially when there's no read receipt. It's just delivered. So I'm like, okay, my shit just sitting here on delivered. Like, I don't like being on delivered.
Yeah.
You can read my shit, but don't leave me on delivered.
I can see that. That is fucking annoying too.
Yes.
Like you gotta open my shit up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially when I know you got your read receipts on. Yeah.
You just posted a fucking Snap story. I know you got my
and I'm on
message.
delivered?
Yeah.
No.
Don't fuck with me.
Period. Like, yeah. I don't like being left on delivery. I can care less about being left on red because, bitch, you opened it. So
I know you saw what I said.
Right. But deliver, you just in the win.
You know what I wish I could do? What I do on Instagram, if someone messages me and I'm not ready to respond yet, I'll put markers unread. So that way I know I can come back to it. I wish we could do that for like
I don't care.
messaging on phone because I may forget to come back to a text.
I don't care. But that's why you leave everybody on delivered. Well, you don't have your read receipts on anyway.
I don't.
But if you had them on, that'd be your version of leaving them as unread. Because you can still preview your message from your messages and with your.
Oh, you can't hold it, right?
You can.
That's right. You can't do that.
Yeah, I be reading some people's messages. I'm like, I'm
Me
not
too. Because my read receipts is on. I'll be like, do I feel like pissing you off? No, I'm gonna just preview your message.
Yeah.
Options.
Sometimes it's not like I don't want to respond, but like I just because I know if I do respond, it's gonna open up this whole conversation. I'm just not trying to have the moments. I'm just like I'll message you tomorrow morning, you know, or some
Facts.
shit. You feel me?
Facts. Like last night, hit you with that random ass shit.
Yeah, bro. Random as fuck.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yo.
Don't worry. He told me. I was like,
God.
what?
Yeah, I was like,
that was out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere, and I was like, what are you talking about?
Y'all not used to this yet?
You saying some stupid shit?
Not that stupid and extreme. Yeah, because that was just completely out of nowhere.
I just wouldn't expect you to say that or want.
No, but when you do it, I want to do it. So
it's a good time.
It's in the air.
It's a good time, guys. It's a good time. I'm telling you. Just do your research. so you know what.
You my research. Fuck that.
I'm gonna have to agree with him on that.
Right.
When you know somebody who
Yeah,
did
my
it,
bad.
all right. Because you was gonna be the one who was gonna get it.
Facts. That's why I hit you.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why I
that's
hit
true.
you. Because
Like-
the internet's user made, man. I'm too paranoid to be on the internet. Look up some shit.
Well, you think the FBI is gonna be like, oh, you looking up?
No.
Oh, your mom.
No.
Because that's the FBI.
Yeah.
For real. Honestly.
Parental blockage and shit.
On my iPhone. Nah, it's like it's just the internet's user made with stuff like that. You could damn near find. People just make up.
Yeah, but I
anything
mean,
that they want.
there's I told you YouTube channels to look at, but I mean, it's whatever. Yeah, I
Yeah.
could tell you what it's gonna be like. So I
You're
guess
not
I
gonna
could
do
do
it with them?
research. Yeah, I would. I don't know. I probably would have to be sober, to be honest with you, because someone like usually there's like, say if it was us three, there would be someone there that just in case someone were to like tweak, they can be like, oh, you're good, you know what I'm saying? But if all of us are like, and then like someone's tweaking, then we're all gonna be like, oh shit, you know. So,
I want to do it. So.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I probably would just like smoke or some shit while you guys are having fun or something.
Bet.
Or if I could find somebody else, or I'll be like take a lesser dosage. So like you guys, I don't know. Well, you guys probably wouldn't take a lot anyway.
Be there, coach.
All right. Just make sure I don't jump off my balcony.
Please, coach. Oh no, we should do it at his. He's on the ground floor. Ain't none of that goofy shit happening.
Well, we should really do it in like a forest preserve or something.
Oh, so we can get lost?
Right.
No, it's not.
Pass the fuck out.
It's not. You're supposed to be in nature when you do it. It's because it connects you with like nature.
There's a tree.
It connects me with nature.
Yeah,
I am not a nature person.
you will be. You will be.
Wow.
I like nature, so
Yeah, man.
My version of nature is the mall.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah, right.
It's ridiculous.
Because I don't do outside activities. That's not it.
Honestly, though, you should try it, bro.
Well, I tried camping before. I've tried to play football. I know you can't see it, but yeah.
Nah, but like, just try. Like, when's the last time you been on like a nature walk?
A nature walk?
Yeah,
I mean, I walk to work.
it's not nature. That's Walt Keegan.
Yeah.
That's Walt Keegan.
It's
Yeah,
nature
nature
outside.
walks are nice, man. You're just walking around, hearing the birds chirp, and you know your wind's blowing or like nice little breeze and shit. You got the leaves rustling.
Sun.
Yeah,
It's amazing,
maybe
man.
bring a blunt with you or something. You can smoke, and it's a nice little time.
That'll get you to do it.
I mean, I like going to the lake when it's nice outside. Like when I have my
There
car.
we go. That's something.
I used
That's
to go to the
something.
lake and sit on the rocks all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if I was on some real white boy shit, like I'll let my feet hang and the waves would hit my feet a little bit. So yeah, smoke a blunt.
White boy shit. The coolest thing to me about the beach is just like, obviously the water's dope, but like the rocks. I'm like, damn, how
Yeah, I
the
love
fuck did
sitting
y'all
on
get
the
these
rocks.
fucking rocks here? But I think it's science at that, nature. But
Either
it's
that
just
or
like,
it was just made that way.
but it's just like, this is fucking cool.
Yeah.
I love the way the rocks sit there.
Did y'all been to the lake in Kenosha?
Maybe. Then no.
I don't know.
If I can't
I
say
don't
yes,
think
then
so.
probably not. No.
That's where I go to sit on the rocks.
Oh, wait, yes, I have. Cause they do that 4th of July thing there.
Oh, at the pier and shit.
Yeah.
It's literally down.
Yep,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's right where the trolley goes.
Yep.
Yep, 100%. So I've definitely done that before.
I've never been on a trolley.
I've been on back when Zion had the trolley. I've been on a trolley.
Zion had a trolley?
Yeah. You remember that?
I feel like I do.
Zion
Remember
definitely had a trolley. That's where I asked a girl on my first. I asked my first girlfriend to be my girlfriend. She told me no.
Ooh.
I sang to her.
Because maybe because y'all
sang
was
to
on her
her.
trolley.
I sang to her. Yeah, we were like.
Can you sing?
Yo,
no, you can't fucking
Gee,
sing.
I don't know how to
Yo, I remember. I think I sang to my first girlfriend one time. We both worked at Foot Locker at the time, and like
You was singing to her on the clock.
no. So
Oh,
what happened? Can you
I would do some
imagine?
shit like that. I ain't
Yo,
gonna lie.
like so we were like, so my manager didn't have the key to lock up the store, so he had to leave and get the key. So then we were there. We were closed and shit, but we
Just
were
you
there.
two?
Yeah, right. So I don't know what I was fucking doing, but the song came out. And I started singing. It was funny as fuck.
Was it like a lovey-dovey song?
Huh?
Was it a lovey-dovey song?
Yeah, it was like an R&B song. I think it was like Brian McKnight or some shit.
Ooh,
Yeah,
classic.
classic.
What?
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
Y'all funny.
That's my dude, man. Brian McKnight. What?
Bro, what? I sing all the time at work. I sing in the car. I sing all the
I
time.
high key want to take singing lessons.
Just because.
I wanted to be a singer growing
Yeah,
up.
I feel like I'd
Who
be.
didn't wanna
decent,
be?
you
I know,
what I'm
right?
saying?
Like
I was
when-
in choir and all, but once puberty hit, my voice just
You
sounds
see-
like this. So, yeah, right. You used to be able to hit all types of notes, but then
Right.
after puberty, hell
Come to
no.
class the next day like, what's up,
Right.
guys?
Man.
So,
hell no.
bro, speaking of singing, literally the other day at work, right? So because OT Genesis did that remix of Love, I
All
went.
he's been singing.
I was
Yeah,
so
bro.
so then I listened to the original Love,
Yeah.
and then I started listening to Mary J. Blige.
You started listening to me, right?
Yeah, so like I literally went back on like a
What's the
like,
411? Yeah.
like a peak of R&B, like binge.
Yeah, bro. Sometimes I be like I like listening to R&B at night.
I wanna
know
be
what I'm
with
saying?
you, wanna
Like,
be with you.
So I'll be driving.
Whoa.
That's what it was in the lab, though. But yes, I agree. I do prefer to listen to R&B at
Yeah, I
night
feel like
because
that's like
it's a
nighttime
mood.
music.
Yeah,
It's smooth. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You can just like chill and like I'll be singing along sometimes.
me too.
Getting
Be
my
singing my
chest.
heart out.
What?
Yeah.
Turn the music up. I'll be screaming. in my car.
Sometimes, honestly, I enjoy R&B more than rap. If you really want to keep it a buck, and I love rap, but it's just something about R&B just never gets old.
I don't know, man. I guess it just really depends on the mood.
It really do depend on the mood because 80% of the time I just want to shake my back. So
do.
I ain't got no
No
ass.
ass.
Right? I ain't got no ass. So
To the turtle shell.
you know, gotta get
Yeah,
this back
yeah,
to clapping.
Looking like a
okay?
cat that's throwing up.
Oh, that's okay.
So you good? I'm dancing, man. Ah, shit.
You look sick.
I thought you were throwing up. My bad.
Look, this back shake, okay?
Yeah, I made a nighttime playlist. I have a nighttime playlist. It's
Me
mostly
too.
Yeah, it's
I got
mostly
a
R
nighttime
and B.
playlist. It's majority R&B. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's just how it is. You can't put like a lot of hip hop on nighttime playlists. It's just
I don't know.
too
I got a
big.
morning playlist too because now I have to do my hair. So in the morning, I'm sitting there going through it. I'm like, nah, I'm the type of I prefer to listen to rap when I'm waking up in the morning.
Yeah, it kind of
It's
gets you up.
yeah.
Yeah,
So-
100%.
I just need something up tempo, and I used to think like it was like just rap music, but like for example, you know, Beyonce.
Covered up.
Yeah, Beyonce. Kevin Durant listens to Beyonce before his games. You remember that? He listens to.
Saucy.
Whoa!
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying it's saucy. That's saucy.
I wonder what songs.
I forget what song. It's the up tempo. I can
It
imagine.
has to be.
Count-
I'm sure
Countdown?
it's untempo.
It has to
Countdown
be.
is a good one. to
Countdown.
listen to.
I would assume.
Most likely Formation.
Yeah.
That's a good
I
one.
mean, I probably wouldn't listen to Beyonce.
Drunken Love.
That's me though.
And when I was going to school, I used to wake up every morning to listen to Beyonce, just to piss my dad off though. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. Everybody was up getting dressed ready for the day, and all you hear in my room is oh. So yeah, I used to do that. But now that I'm older, every morning, especially when I'm going to work and I gotta get doing my shit, I listen to Gangsta because I'm the type of nigga that's built to last. So
Alright.
yeah,
There we go.
that just sets the tone for my day.
Every morning.
Every
Does it hit the same effect for you? Do you have to change it up?
It's the same effect. It gets me to go to work.
Yeah, you need
I
that.
do not be wanting to go to work.
I know. I feel you on that one.
Yeah.
For me, it's just whatever I'm really bumping at the time. I got certain songs I go back to, like consistently. I will always go back to, but really, if it's something new I'm listening to that I'm really bumping with, I'm probably gonna listen to that. Either something new comes out, or I just get tired of it. So probably like a week or so.
You know what's crazy? I just stopped listening to Realer by Megan Thee Stallion.
Wow.
I know, and I've been listening to it all summer since the song came out. That's been my song of the year.
Really?
Yeah, but I had to give it a break because in 10 days it's my birthday, and that's all I want to hear.
So is it damn near 10 days already?
It's the 9th.
Yo, you want to
10
something?
days
You want to hear
from
something
now.
funny? So on Snapchat for like the past 5 days, he's put "It's my birthday." People have been hitting him up like, "Oh, happy birthday!"
And then-
Lying like a motherfucker.
But here go my ass. I'm like, why are you telling me happy birthday? Because I said it was my birthday. That's
Yeah.
I know.
Asshole.
I'm difficult. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. As long as they keep the same energy when they get that notification.
Or they're gonna forget that it's your birthday.
they're not.
Or they're gonna be like, "What day is his birthday?" He said it's every
They're
day.
not.
Fuck it, I'm not gonna say it.
But if you've noticed, I've been putting 12/19 under everything. So
Watch. You're like the boy who cried wolf. When 19 comes around, I'm not gonna say shit.
I thought about that.
You're like the boy who cried wolf.
I ain't gonna be on no social media, no nothing.
You're not gonna say shit.
No, but just because of that, I have to be
You're not gonna say
because I've
shit.
been counting down. So
I hate when low key. I hate when people are like, month to my birthday, 3 weeks to my birthday.
Oh no, I didn't start
2 weeks to
until
my
actual
birthday.
December.
Nah,
my
you said that
birthday.
it's sad season. It's my birthday.
Birthday
Oh,
in
you're
5
right.
days.
I know you
Birthday
said
fine.
that.
All right, but I didn't like post it until the actual first.
Bruh, him and the other Sagittarius at work be like, it's a great season.
It is.
It's God's great season.
Think about it though. I was born in the month of December, which is also Jesus' birthday.
Extra ass shit.
Alright.
So
All right, bro, we get it.
But you weren't born on Jesus' birthday.
Right.
it was 6 days away.
But
So,
that's 6 days away.
I got the same birthday as Chief Keef.
Anyway,
Yeah. Same shit, right?
Right, same shit. What you trying to say?
it's not.
Even though he is literally like, you talk about Chicago, like artists, just.
He
like,
don't
one of
even
the
stay in
great-
Chicago.
He
He
does.
can't. He can't.
He can't come back.
He
Yeah.
get arrested immediately.
But like, if you just overall talk about his overall, it's like impact on music, bro. Just not even Chicago forever. Dude's gonna go down as a legend. He already is a legend.
Yeah. Oh, of course. I mean, so many people, one, have said that
Have
he's
been
a
his
big
shit.
influence, and
Yeah.
two is, I mean, you can hear it, in a lot of different songs, and it's different artists, so it's obvious that Chief's gonna. He's already a legend. And shit. I still fuck with his music that he's dropping now. People don't be fucking with it like that. I think he's got some hits.
No, my sister fuck with Chief Keef hard.
Dragon and shit.
Yeah, I got you. All right, moving on to some music shit. Now we actually talk about something we were supposed to talk about. Well, we're supposed to talk about Juice for sure.
Yeah.
Do you guys still want to talk about Golden Lake and Mac Miller? Or are we over it?
I'm pretty
I don't
much
really give a
over
fuck about
it.
it.
Yeah.
I don't really get why he
would
did.
say
Like,
it
what was
now,
the point
yeah.
of that?
It was some bitch ass shit.
It was just so
Honestly,
random
I
when I
feel like
saw
he was
that.
just reminiscing, and he probably felt bad about it, and he just instead of
Because he had regrets.
he had regrets, but instead of leaving those regrets, at a kitchen table or something, he left it on social media. Which
That's
is
the thing, bro.
stupid.
Like, for one thing that really pisses me off, like with not just Gold Link, but like just in general, especially when it comes to like famous people, especially when it comes to hip hop and rappers and beef and shit like that. Everyone's always on Instagram Live and talking shit and like posting shit. Just
with
and
the
I'm just
Twitter
like, yo,
fingers.
Yo, like if I were to ever like get to a certain status and then someone try to beef with me,
I'm going to call you.
hey, I'm gonna handle it with one-on-one. I'm not gonna. There's no reason for me to go on Instagram Live and and talk shit. You feel me? Because if nothing happens and we both look stupid as fuck.
But
you feel me?
sometimes I feel like they do that for promotion.
Of course they do. No,
Like-
there's plenty
like-
of beef that's been, oh, fuck you, and they be saying some disrespectful shit, and then the next week we dropped a song together. It's
Like Trippie at 6ix9ine.
Yeah, like y'all are literally just saying like
Weird ass shit.
some disrespectful shit, like fuck your dead homie, this and that, and now you guys are best friends again. Like, no, I don't know, man.
6ix9ine is gonna get out in like 2 weeks.
He's about to get out, and he's about to blow too. I'm already
Really?
knowing, man.
Are you gonna be listening to his music?
I don't know. I didn't
never-
listen to him when he
I ain't
was
listened to him
popping
before.
like that
Me neither.
to begin with.
Fuck.
I'm not
That
gonna
was
lie.
the real question.
I'm not gonna
Like,
lie, like it gets you hype. I'm not gonna front, but I just never listened to it, and now I'm still definitely not gonna listen to it just because he's so. I can't see him really having like. There's no one
A
in the
real
industry that's really
career.
gonna want to fuck with him.
Fact.
A lot of kids are gonna listen to him because they don't give a fuck.
Oh.
But if you're gonna, who's gonna collab with him? No one's gonna want to collab with that guy.
I could see those streaming numbers getting altered a little bit to try and prove a point.
Honestly, no. I do think when he gets out and he do release some song, everybody is gonna go and listen just to see what he's gonna say.
Yeah.
Shit is so lame.
But
He's probably gonna talk shit about, like I'm free and you guys thought like
honestly,
I
I'd
was
rap
going
about
way,
being a
but-
snitch, make
Yeah.
money off of it.
Yeah.
Why not?
Because he's already
These
a
niggas
clown
thought
and he's
something.
already doing that. So I mean, he was a troll to
I was
begin
gonna
with.
drop a
and
bar.
Get a bar, get a bar. Hold on, hit a bar.
Go ahead, go ahead.
I ain't got it. I don't got it.
Yeah, got
I
it.
don't got it.
Yeah, got it.
Drop a bar.
I just hit
man.
this.
Oh,
I
got
just
it.
hit the switch
Oh, literally.
I just hit-
and I snitched. And I mean to cut you off. He had to look in his eyes.
Man,
I'm like,
I
he
was
over
gonna
here
drop
cooking.
that bar clean.
Dang. Bless us,
Oh
please.
my
Bless us,
God.
please.
I want it.
Please, MC Vontrell, do
Nah,
it.
I don't got it. I really don't got it.
But yeah.
I was gonna say something stupid.
I don't
know. Yeah.
That just goes back to what I was saying. We've had this conversation before about a lot of hip hop fans, or a lot of people that listen to rap aren't hip hop fans. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if you're a fan of
Ooh,
hip hop,
Yes.
then you wouldn't really be fucking with him like that just because of what he did, how he went about doing it, and what he was doing before, how he was acting before, and then when he actually got caught up in it, what he did. You know what I'm saying?
So when he
wouldn't really
come
respect
out,
that.
I'm not expecting him to say anything about hits or.
He can't.
I
and
know.
if he does, I mean, no one's gonna
Hits,
take him
like,
serious.
wait,
Nobody,
you
right?
mean
No.
music hits or like
No, like-
taking
No,
people out?
You know,
Putting
when
hits
in
on-
some
He'd
of his
tell
songs,
people, right.
he was putting
Right.
hits on people.
Right, what is he gonna
Like,
rap about? If he rapping about the same shit, that shit corny. No one's gonna really.
He's gonna
fuck
have
with
to
it.
go. I feel like he's gonna have to go. He's gonna have to go pop, like straight pop. You know what I'm
Period.
saying?
The
There's no
kids-
way you can't come off the same vibe you had before. Talking about I'm killing niggas, I'm a thug. It's like no, you're not, bro. Like
Only-
you literally are not.
Only
that.
Are
people
you
that fuck
dumb,
with him are
dumb,
gonna be the
dumb?
kids.
TikTok's gonna blow up.
Yeah.
With all of his
He's
He
probably
make
gonna
TikTok music. Yeah.
he's probably gonna start trying to, not saying that he and Chance or that he's anything like Chance, he's not, but he's gonna make music specifically for it. Like if you notice, certain artists like the Baby and Chance make songs specifically for TikTok that will go off in those specific minutes. He's probably gonna do that, some up tempo beats,
of course,
probably create a dance with it and be done with it.
Of course,
you know what I'm saying. But my thing is, if I was him, if I was in that situation, I would do my best, and this is just me being me, obviously. I don't know where his mind is at. I would try and flip it, play on it, like I said, but maybe, try to make a positive influence for these kids so they don't go out and do some dumb shit, too.
What positive influence is that?
The positive influences don't be something that you're not.
Yep.
Period.
Because
he was just some
you have to swallow your pride
baby.
to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, he was some suburban baby who was working at a deli. And
I know. Yeah.
We all know the story.
I read it.
We all
I know what happened. I know what happened.
We all know the story.
Like, he was, and I do feel, and I've said this before, that it was dumb on their part for them to put all this trust into someone who was not in the streets.
Yeah.
His core code was not street.
I mean, the whole thing was fucking stupid.
It was.
With everyone involved. But
everyone involved was stupid. And then y'all all went down because of all this trust y'all left in one person. So, no.
Fucking idiots. Everybody involved. Just dumb shit.
For real. But yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see what's going to happen when he gets out. I don't know. I just can't see a lot of people really fucking with him. Like, no artist is going to want to work with him.
I'm not going to fuck with him, but I am interested to see what he is going to sound like.
Yeah. Of course. I'm going to listen to the song. Yeah. I'm not going to sit here and say, I'm not going to listen. I'm going to listen to the song and see what he's
I just didn't want to be the one to say, like, oh, yeah, I'm going to go listen to it. Because I don't want to give him that string.
Everyone's going to want to see what he's going to say.
Everyone's going to click on and be like, oh, like, what's going on?
I think listening to the song and then, like, actually playing the song over and over is
two different things.
You know what I'm saying? You have to listen to every song to see if you like it. You know what I'm saying? So
at least about a good 3 times to actually get a good judgment on it.
Yeah, so I'm going to be interested to see what he's going to say. I'm going to be interested to see who the first artist is going to be to collab with them. It's probably not going to be any hip-hop artist.
I feel like it's going to be someone new.
Probably.
Was it Fat Joe?
Fat Joe who tried to tell him to slow down?
That, too, but somebody said recently that anybody who collabs with them, they're going to lose respect for the person that collab with them.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
I think that was Fat Joe.
I think it was Fat Joe again.
Fat Joe?
Yeah.
Fat Joe's a real nigga, bro.
He is, bro.
But Fat Joe is from the streets.
Yeah,
so any rapper who is from the streets is not finna fuck with 6ix9ine.
And they tried to help him. And that's another thing.
I do think Kanye might.
I guess he can. Yeah,
you know what?
I could see that.
You're right.
Yo,
what the fuck was Kanye dressing the other day?
Oh, and that silver thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just recently saw a picture.
I never read into it.
No
what the
idea.
Fuck was,
I don't know.
The fuck was
I don't know. I saw a picture of his wife.
Have you noticed she's been fully clothed now?
I didn't pay attention, bro.
I don't know.
Literally, she announced like maybe 2 weeks ago that she will not be posting sexy pictures.
Probably because he's like, yo, like you can't be doing that.
Yeah,
like,
that's exactly what it is.
And we're a family of God now.
That's such a fucking weird family, bro. Like I don't even like talking about.
But you don't have to be naked to be sexy. Cause
you don't have to be.
Kim
but
can be fully
she
covered.
does.
No, she doesn't. Because she wore this turtleneck. She wore literally. Listen to what I'm about to say. She wore this turtleneck dress, and it was long sleeve, and all you saw was just her silhouette. She was still sexy in the dress. So I don't think it matters as to what you wear. If you're a sexy person, you're still gonna draw sex appeal, regardless.
Yeah,
of
but I don't think people. Not everybody, obviously, but I think a lot of people don't want to see her fully clothed. A lot of people want to see the body that you put all this money into.
They want to see skin. Yeah.
You feel me?
I want to see them labels, so I'm okay with it.
I don't give a fuck. I
don't give a shit what they do for real. I fuck with her in prison reform and getting people out.
Yeah, that's cool.
I fuck with that and doing charitable stuff, but like, I don't really give a fuck with that family.
I'm not getting caught up in the drama of whatever the fuck they're doing. But I'm assuming like whatever Kanye was wearing, I'm pretty sure because I saw a picture like she was wearing like the same pants, like same colored pants.
Yeah,
it was probably a thing.
She's probably like, I'm not putting that shit in my face, Kanye.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. I'm sure we'll find out what.
Yeah. On the next season, keeping up with the Kardashians.
Yeah, for real, right?
They're like on season 30 and shit.
Yeah. I still don't know why people watch that shit, man. Like, why would people?
I don't know. I haven't seen
I watched it when I was a kid.
Because it was on. It wasn't like we was going to watch it.
And E ran that shit nonstop.
They got to. Ryan Seacrest owns E. I don't know if you knew that.
That's a rich dude. Man.
Yes.
And he still does radio, I think.
And he's one of the producers of Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
And MTV too, I think.
So
he's got bread. Man.
Yes, he do.
Anyway, I just don't see like I don't want to watch that. I just don't see what's entertaining.
People
about
see
that.
Nothing.
It's rich people bitching about shit that they shouldn't even be bitching about.
Because
you know
honestly,
what I'm
when Courtney said, "I don't want to do anything, I just want to live," I felt that.
saying? Yeah, and
I felt that spiritually.
I don't know, man.
That's about it.
Anyway,
That's
let's
the
move on.
vibe.
Let's move on, man. I don't want to talk
In
about
fact, no, I
music.
feel you. I feel you. You brought up a good point. You said that most rap fans are not hip hop fans.
Yes, yes.
That brings me to the point to talk about what No Name said, which is very interesting.
Oh yeah.
Are you familiar with No Name? And you're kind of aware of what she said and everything. How do you guys feel about that? Well, I guess I should tell our listeners. Essentially, in a nutshell, she said that she's not really going to be performing because she feels like she's performing for a white audience only, and that black people don't really fuck with her music. So why would she continue to do this?
She's black though, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
She is.
No Name is
I
black.
was tripping.
Yeah, but she feels like she's performing for white people and dancing for these white people, but she makes music for black people. No black people fuck with her and show up to her shows.
I mean, I know Solange said that a few months ago too. She said she make music for black people, but the white people show up and show out.
Yeah.
So.
I think that's the majority of hip hop concerts.
Yes,
so to be honest
it's
with you,
because
like
it's
it's
the
gonna
white
be it's a
people.
sea of white people all the time. You're gonna see black people in there. Don't
You
get me wrong,
are.
but like,
Well, like the Schoolboy Q concert was pretty diverse.
yeah.
That
A
was-
huge chunk of it though. It
was
was a
white.
lot of white.
It was a lot of white
And
people.
depending
oh
on the
God.
artist, you know, and like where they're going, like there's probably gonna be different demographics and stuff like that. But like once you get to a certain level of like fame, I feel like the majority of people are gonna go to these shows and be white people.
Yeah,
To be honest with you,
money.
I understand what she's saying. I mean,
It's frustrating, I'm sure.
I don't know. It can be frustrating, especially if you're making it for a certain demographic, and if they're not, I'm sure they are fucking with it though. Like, I mean, I don't know if you can like see like what like demographics are like.
streams your
You
music,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, I don't know if that's a thing. Maybe I have no idea, but I'm sure obviously just her seeing all these white people in the crowd, she's like, fuck, like, are black people even really fucking with my music like that? I don't know, you know, but I mean. I don't know. I mean, it kind of came off bad though.
It came off as I ain't
it's
when
like,
I
yo,
fir-
'cause you're like, damn.
What,
Like,
it seems like she was just ungrateful for the fans. And,
yeah, because
and
fans are fans regardless. You know, like if you can relate to whatever she's saying, then it's like,
even if they like your music, they
But
like
is
the
white
art that you
people
made.
really relating to what these rappers or
a lot of people
white
aren't related.
are-
I can't.
Exactly,
Most people can't relate to
like-
what these rappers are talking about. Realistically,
No, not at all.
Okay, then.
so
So,
it-
in a way, what she said has substance.
It does.
it does. I'm not saying it was bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to say that. I'm not.
Yeah, but
The way it came off though was at first to me when I first read the headlines was like, dang, this is kind of racist. But then I read into it more and it's like, now I get it. I think it's the way it was painted. You know, Twitter is just like one big arguing spot and shit.
especially if it's in black Twitter.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Well, it was in black Twitter going over into white Twitter, I guess. Well, there's no such thing as white Twitter. I don't
Yeah,
fucking
white
know.
Twitter
Yeah,
is
of
just
course
Twitter.
That's what I meant. White Twitter's just white Twitter's just Twitter. So it's just you know, there's that, and I think it's interesting, and it's funny because we just went to concerts. When we went to Logic's concert, white people,
Yeah.
Logic is white though.
white and black, but he looks white.
He's
I
white.
didn't know he was black.
Yeah. We said that last week.
Y'all probably.
He
I didn't know.
We said that
He
last
talks
week.
about that all the fucking time.
He's white and black.
He's white and black.
I don't
yeah.
listen to Logic, so I wouldn't know.
Okay, well,
So-
yeah.
Whatever.
you know,
Okay.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
could have
he's
sworn we
white.
said that last week.
I mean,
but
y'all
he's white.
probably did, but
We talked about it. Yeah, he's white and black though.
He-
but
he's white.
He looks. He's
he looks
obviously-
white.
Yeah, and I brought this up the other day to no, this is why I've been saying this to you for a while, and I may have brought this up to you. J. Cole is black and white,
Yep.
but he
I knew
looks
that though.
but he looks-
looks black.
he looks black, and a lot of but people don't always say when they look at when the people. Granted, Logic raps about it more being biracial. Cole doesn't really rap about being biracial like that. He has
raps about being
before.
black.
I think it's affected them differently. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause obviously with J. Cole,
He
can
looks
tell
black.
He's black,
Yeah.
and like he's fair skinned, so it makes sense he's mixed. Logic. You would just, when I first saw him, I thought he was white, which
Yeah.
is fine. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Making good music, make good music. But then, like, I found out he was mixed. I was like, oh, that's cool. But I can imagine that you probably did go through some shit, being white, but having a black dad, and then all this. And then he even talks about it in the songs, like when he's growing
It's
up
just
and
like
how,
that
like,
one chick. Her name is what the fuck is her name? Halsey. She's black.
really,
Yes, she's part black.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's,
I know who that is. I can't remember what she looks like off the top of
Yeah.
my head though.
Oh, she looks like a white girl,
Yeah.
like
Okay.
a pure white girl, but
Okay.
she is part black.
yeah, I know people that are like that.
Yeah.
Brandon Braswell.
His hair though.
Yeah,
his hair
hair's
gives
a
him
little
away,
bit curly,
but
but
just
yeah,
his
like
skin.
his skin's very fair skin.
Very.
you
I think
know?
don't he has pimples too, or not
He has
freckles?
freckles,
Freckles.
yeah, so, like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
so
looks
there's
white.
people out there, but But what was the conversation you're talking about? Was like if J. Cole looked like Logic, would he be as big? And I don't think he would be.
If you really be honest with you,
No.
he wouldn't. Even though
which is bullshit, I think.
it's
to be
fucked
honest
up
with
because
you.
if you talk about the same, because if you take the same content Cole talks about, if you put all the albums out the same way he has.
Oh, wait, let me ask you this: when you went to his concert, was there a lot of black people there? Was
Which
there a lot
one?
for J. Cole's, regardless of which one?
Oh,
I'm just saying
both
in general.
both Cole concerts were all black. Not all black, majority
No.
black.
I don't know, bro. I saw a lot. I saw a good mix of people at the one we went to.
Not right. I'm sorry, not all black. I meant majority black. To answer your question,
Right,
yes.
that's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
Yes.
Okay.
My bad. Not all black concerts. Sorry.
Yeah, and then just like you said at the Logic concert, they were majority white.
Mhm.
So I
That was
feel
crazy.
like Cole, if Cole looked like Logic, he wouldn't be able to get away with some of the stuff that he be talking with. Because people would, I know black people who just
Are
does
ignorant?
Not, yes, they would just see him as a white man.
What you talk? You're right.
rapping
You don't
about
know
a black man struggle.
Right.
Yeah.
Even though
So,
Cole,
I
if-
agree with you.
If he
with
lived his
that.
life exactly the same, released all the music exactly the same, everything. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up.
It really is. I mean, I think it should just be based on music. You know, I really hate when people say like certain music or certain, you know, it's only for this type of people. It's like it's music.
Music
at
is
the
music.
end of the day.
Right.
You know
And
what I'm
then what's
saying?
crazy is everything that we're hearing is being remade. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
did not know Luther Vandross's song "Superstar" was a remake. Like
I
that
know
was
that.
It is?
that, yes, it's a remake.
Of
and
what?
when you it's the same song. He's just singing it differently. I forgot who sung it originally, but it is the most corniest white song ever. Before Luther
Really?
Vandross put
A lot of
soul in it.
songs that we are remakes that we don't.
Oh,
even
Like
like-
I Will Always Love You. That's Dolly Parton's song. Whitney Houston just resung it.
Oh,
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is Dolly Parton's song.
That's
Dolly
how good
Parton-
Whitney is, man.
Yes.
I ain't
Dolly Parton is getting. She's got a huge check for that.
That makes
and still gets checked when people play that. So
you know,
yeah.
you know what that makes sense about on Game's album. Oh, you haven't got through it yet, right? But the song, he does a rewind by Nas. Did you hear the song in there that's like that?
Does he
On Game's album, yes, he makes a song that is just like rewind on the air.
A better example for you, because you probably heard it, is Tory Lane's whole entire album. He remade
That's sampling though.
every
That's different, bro.
song.
the Chicks tapes and stuff?
Yeah.
Chicks
The
Tape
whole-
5?
Yeah. Where
Yeah.
you
I feel like
take
sampling
samples.
and remaking a whole different song is different. Sampling, you're taking a part of the song and mixing it in. Think of it like a recipe, right?
Right. He remade all those songs.
But he added something new to the recipe. Whereas what Game did, and for example, like you guys heard the song Brenda by Tupac, right?
Mm-hmm.
So on Maxwell Cream's album, where there's a song called Brenda, it's damn near the same thing as the original Brenda song. That is more like, I feel like what Tory's doing is just different. What Maxwell did with that and when rappers do that, I feel like that's where you just take a whole new song and remake it. Versus sampling it, you're kind of making a new song.
Right.
for the
No,
basis
I
of something
understand.
different.
Yeah, I get you.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't think Tory remade.
He didn't. I'm not
I
saying he-
thought that's where you were going. My bad.
No, that wasn't where I was going. I'm just saying it was just a better example of what he was talking about as
Yeah.
far as the
Yeah.
tracks. Yeah.
Mhm.
So
But what were we even talking about? We talking about Logic,
No
J.
name rap- no name at
Cole,
concerts.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know, man. If people like your music, you can't fault someone for liking your music. You know,
That's
what I'm
true.
saying? Like, and if they're paying to go see you, like, they're still supporting you. I mean, I guess
a fan is a fan. just because
exactly. If it's
the
not
fan
who
that
you want it to be, I mean,
clearly they relate to you in some way, shape, or form. And you should
exactly,
embrace that.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was an artist, I'd appreciate it regardless. Who
That's
you
what I'm
are.
saying. And this
better
is probably
than
gonna
social
come
anxiety.
off a little bad, but like if she's upset with the people that are coming, if she wants different people to come to her shows, and maybe she should be making different music so that they would show up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some people just aren't really fucking with her music like that. You know what I'm saying? Not that they
or
aren't.
maybe
I
people
don't
just
know.
can't afford to go.
Maybe, yeah,
Right.
that happens too. There's plenty of tickets where I'm
happens.
like, I'm not paying that.
Especially
you know?
if your tickets are ridiculously expensive.
Yeah, and I don't know how much your tickets
So-
are.
I
so
don't either.
Me
so.
neither. But
I don't know, but I mean,
It's a lot of factors that play.
yeah,
into
it's
that.
not
does.
just the fans' fault. You know, that's what I'm trying to say. It's not just the fans.
It is a
fault.
two-way street. Yeah.
You know, so
Facts.
I don't know. I mean, but I don't know. I just so she's just not gonna make music, or she's not gonna tour anymore. She's gonna make
She
music
said that she watches to chill off on making music for a while.
because there's not enough black people that are fucking with her.
I don't want to misquote, but I feel like that's it in a
In a
nutshell.
sense,
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
sense.
yeah. So it's and I get it. You know, it's interesting because artists are people at the end of the day, and when you're making an art and you're doing something, you want to stick to that and what you do, like to the core. You don't want to sell out, do anything for
Yeah,
money and
yeah,
shit
yeah.
like that. So I think she's doing what she would genuinely do, because you know sometimes you get to a certain level of success, you make a certain amount of money, you start to do things differently. You don't do it for the same passion and heart that you had before.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But even though she has this success, and she has to maintain that success and maintain this money for, I don't know, I'm assuming a lifestyle that she's now accustomed to because she made all this money. Now you're just like, all right, I'm gonna stop making music. Even though that music is what got you to this lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? It's just dope to see the whole situation. Like I just said my views on that. But to be able to stick to your guns, even though you make a lot of money on that's a main source of your income, I can respect that.
Yeah, I mean, I respect what she's doing. You know,
I just think
It just sounds like she just doesn't want to sell out. So.
But is she selling out? Like, I don't think she's.
I don't think she's selling out either.
You cannot help who you attract.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't help that the white kids in the crowd are gonna say nigga. You can't help that.
You really can't.
Everyone's gonna say it. Like,
You really can't.
you really cannot. I mean, when we were at
What
the
word
Logic
can
concert,
we not
like,
call white people crackers? Because what word is it for us? That we just
Technically,
can't
I would
say?
assume
it
technically we
technically
can't.
is a racial slur.
It
But
is a
no,
racial
I don't know one white
But it
person.
didn't come about until like
Yeah,
years
I mean,
later.
I don't. If I were to call someone a cracker, I don't think anyone's gonna get offended.
You would be like, why would you say that? That'd be
Yeah,
weird if you said that because you're part white.
Yeah, but even if I did, even if any of you guys said call someone a cracker, I don't think any white person would be offended. And the only reason they would be like, oh, that's a racial slur is just because they can't say nigger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just so they're gonna be like, oh,
and that's how they're gonna say it
yeah,
too.
yeah,
It's not-
exactly.
ER.
Yeah, with the
You know what I'm
ER, not an
saying?
IA,
So it's like,
the ER.
so it's like, yo, like, you know, it's obviously not as bad of a word as, you know, what has been used to you know, call African Americans for hundreds of years now. Crackers are not shit, you know, but they're gonna be like, that's, you can't say that, it's offensive. It's like, is it really though? I know you don't give a
Technically,
fuck.
yeah, but
Technically, I don't know.
Take your
Nobody
salty
should be
ass
saying
over.
any nobody should be saying any
Racial
derogatory
slur,
racial
correct.
slur towards any race. Doesn't matter, you know, who it is. You know, if it's offensive or someone finds it offensive, you shouldn't be saying it regardless. You know,
facts.
I think so.
I 100% agree with you. It's just, you know, black people sometimes we like to use what's been done to us and as an excuse and play the victim role and think we can do whatever we want.
I don't
sometimes.
necessarily think we play the victim role. It's just the word is just so comfortable with our culture.
Come on, nigga, like saying
Yeah,
nigga.
like it
Yeah,
just comes
yeah.
out.
Also,
so
also
naturally.
talking about cracker, but
Oh.
You see how irrelevant that is?
Yeah, for real.
That was the perfect example.
I was watching this video on YouTube, and it was like there was a group of black people talking about like who do they feel comfortable with saying the N-word, you know, and a lot of them were saying, well, only black people can say it, and then this one dude was like, well, like my white friend, you know, who's like grew up with me, this is that, and he says it like it's okay because I know he doesn't mean it in a bad way, but it's, you know, I don't know. It's just really
it's different when it's
really,
someone in your inner circle and they're not of, you know, the same race as you, I feel, because y'all are comfortable that way.
Yeah, but I feel like if I'm cool with my white friend saying it to me,
You should be cool with all the other white people saying it.
yeah, because in their inner circle, you know, what if it's okay? You know what I'm saying? What if it's, unless it's just a bunch of white people saying, "Oh, what's up, nigga?" to each other, it's like, what? You know, but if, you know, if it's that one white dude who has a bunch of black friends who just grew up in that environment, you know what I'm
He
saying?
is technically a nigga.
Yeah, and then he comes to me like, "What's up, nigga?" I can't. How am I gonna get mad at you? But I'm okay with my friend saying it.
that happened
I
to
don't
me-
know how you.
That happened to me
grew
once.
up,
I was at a church mentoring, and this dude, and it's majority black kids there. He's like one of the few white kids there. He hooped. He was like, "Damn, nigga, watch out!" What? Little bro, watch your mouth.
But that's the environment he grew up in, and
Right.
that's not. It's to him, it's just bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and it was crazy. Like, it felt like time stopped. There's like 5 of us sitting here, 6 of us. He was the only white kid there. We all hooping whatever. He's like, "Damn, nigga, that's crazy." I'm like, "What, bro? Watch your mouth. You shouldn't be saying it." All the other black friends around laughing their asses off. I'm like,
Because it's normal.
"Y'all
It's
not gonna say
normal
nothing to
to
him?"
them.
And I'm just like, "I'm gonna let this shit go. I ain't finna sit here and argue with all y'all."
But I
This
mean,
shit crazy.
another thing is like, I don't know. When we went to the Logic concert, when those 2 little white girls sat it next to me, am I really gonna sit here and get in an argument with them? And they're, oh, okay, well they said it too, so now I'm gonna get, you guys can't say that either. Actually, you guys can't say this shit either. You know, it just, I don't know.
And then we all get kicked out.
Right. I mean, I don't know, but at the end of the day, it's just a word.
I do feel that they be too excited to say the word.
Sometimes, yeah, they be like too hype. You know, like
Entirely too hype.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell when it's like genuine, like using like hey, what's up, man, and then over like someone that just wants to say the word because it's like, oh, it's
And
like,
I feel if they come up to you and ask, "Is it okay if I say it?"
you're like, no, it's not.
No,
okay. Yeah,
just because you
yeah.
came up and asked
because
me,
you know it's not.
right?
You
And you
like,
want me to give you
confirmation.
the approval? No,
Yeah.
no.
Facts, yeah.
At the
Sit
end
your
of the
ass
day,
down.
realistically, nobody should be saying it. Black, white, Mexican,
No,
Chinese.
nobody.
Shit doesn't matter what you are. Nobody should be
But
saying it.
I do have a question. So we don't like white people saying it.
Yeah.
But Mexicans say it all the time.
Mexicans say it all the
I
time.
all
thought
the
they say way more than us.
They do.
I remember back in like middle school, high school, like with like the rubber bands around the pants at the ankles.
Yes,
those
my
are the
brother
ones.
used
They
to
be
do
like,
that shit.
nigga, this nigga, you nigga, come on, nigga,
Like
nigga.
that.
I'm like, bro, relax.
I've heard arguments. Saying like they're people of color or they're minority, so it's okay.
I thought it was
like,
okay because I thought they're black like us.
I mean, they aren't black. They're Hispanic.
Now because they ain't allowed in the States and they feel what we've been feeling for the past ever.
Damn, no,
I'm just saying, but
I thought it was legitly because at some point in time, and I got my geography fucked up probably, but I could have sworn are Dominicans black like us? I don't want to sound ignorant.
There's plenty of Hispanic people, like, yeah, because, like, there's black Dominicans or Cubans.
Yeah.
Like, there's plenty of Hispanic people that are black in color, you know what I'm saying? And if they were to say that to you, you wouldn't even know that they were Hispanic unless they were like, oh, yeah, I'm this. You know what I'm saying? Then you're like, oh, are you really going to, then are you going to sit there and say you can't say that then? You know what I'm saying? But they are black, though. You know what you see what I'm saying? Like, it's, I don't know, man. It's such a.
But I'm saying the traditional Mexicans.
I know, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
they go crazy with it.
They go nuts, you know.
Entirely, and I'm just sitting there like, I always get back like, should I get mad? Because if they was white, this would be a whole issue, but they're not. Like they are the gray area in that
in
this black and white battle.
Facts.
Yeah,
I mean, white people have said it to me before, but you know, like. It's happened to me where I remember I played on this football team with this one little racist, and it's interesting how he was so young and so racist. He said, "I'll slit your throat, nigger."
I would have slapped his ass.
Honestly, though, he was taught that. So,
of course, yeah.
We were like, and at the time when you're a kid, the only thing you're revolved around is like you're a kid. So I'm like 11, 12 years old. That's like my world. But looking back, and I'm like, why are you 12 years old talking? You gonna slit my fucking throat? You little angry dude.
Parents, man. What is he from? Winthrop Harbor?
I don't know where he's from. Probably. If I tell you the name when we get off, you might know who I'm talking about. You might know. I mean, he may have been. I don't know. You might know who I'm talking about. But it's just like I've had him say some. I was listening to a podcast today, and he was quoting Malcolm X, and he said Negro, and that situation is cool.
I feel like that. Yeah, if you're quoting somebody,
Negro
I feel like
is the Spanish word for black.
Yeah,
so,
correct. And
I mean, at what time do we draw the line? You know, because that is a word for black. You know what I'm saying?
I remember I saw the beans in the store. I was like.
Because they said Negro.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
Yeah, or
you were probably in the Mexican store.
I was in Jewel.
Have you seen Crayola with black? It says it on the
Negro.
Yeah,
or Negro.
I saw that. I was like, oh shit! But I'm like, well, that's fucking color. Like,
that's
I can't get mad over that. It's such a like.
It's weird, bro.
It's weird.
It's a gray area.
Very gray area.
Gray area.
And it's like who can say it, who cannot say it. I mean, and like I said before, realistically, nobody really should be saying it. You know, there's no point in saying it. You know, and I guess you could say, well, black people, you know, we gotta take it and own the word and take the you make it our own so they can't use it against us and this and that. But I don't know, man, because where does the line? Can I not say it because I'm half white? You know what I'm saying?
No,
but
can't.
I look black.
I'm fucking with you.
I know. But like to people when they see me, that I'm black before I'm white.
You are,
because you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
because
of your features.
Exactly.
And
so,
that and when you gotta think about it too is whatever the police would view you as, that's what you are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm always black before I'm white when it comes to the way people view me. The way people see me and shit like that. But like we were just saying, like the Dominicans, like they're Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? So they're not even African American. You feel me? They're something completely different. Can they not say it now because they're not African? American. But yes, they can because they're also black. They're gonna be treated as a black person because they look like that until you hear them start talking or going off on a tangent. And whatever their language they're gonna be speaking. So I don't know. It's such a gray area, bro. It really is, and it's a really hard conversation to have. And like who can, who cannot say it. When is it okay for someone who isn't black to say it? Is it ever okay for someone who is it okay if they sing it in a song? You know what I'm saying? Because if you're singing shit in songs, like there's plenty of shit you wouldn't be saying otherwise. But if it's in a song, you're gonna sing along to it. You know what I'm saying?
I've actually had a white person tell me. She was like, I don't say the word, but certain songs like Gold Digger with Kanye, she says it sings it word from word.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how to take it, so I was just like, okay.
I mean, like,
I couldn't get mad at it because you're not singing the song to me.
Yeah.
So as long as you don't sing, if I'm with you and we're singing the song, don't say the word. Like, it's that simple.
Can you imagine saying he a broke nigga?
Yeah.
Why the fuck you pointing at me, bro?
Yeah.
Girl.
I don't know, man. It's definitely a gray area.
Some words I bleep out of songs though, like when Schoolboy Q or anybody like they'll say anything like regarding Crips or anything. I'm not a Crip, I'm not a Loke. So like me personally, like I won't say it, cause if I feel like if I wouldn't sing that song in their face, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that in front of them.
Only thing, like, I don't say anything that makes me uncomfortable. So, like, for instance, the Monster song, when Jay-Z was, like, going through villages raping women and children, I don't sing that part of the song.
Shit, I do.
I don't. I don't.
Right.
I don't, because it just makes me uncomfortable. Because I'm like, like, 'cause that's real shit that's happening. So
that is real shit.
I cannot sing that part of the song, but
Yeah.
I'll sing everything else in the song.
But Devonn, you said you sing that, but you obviously
don't do that.
You don't do
Right.
that, and you're not gonna sit there and talk about raping and.
But I would say that around
But
other people. That lyric.
what's the difference between you saying that you're raping, you're gonna be raping and doing this and that, and then a white person saying the N word in the song?
Or the difference from you saying you're cripping when you're not.
Yeah.
Because I feel like saying rape and pillage, obviously
Because
Jay-Z's
that's horrible
not
too,
doing that.
and that's been going on for
It's-
ever.
And I'm not saying cripping's horrible. I'm not saying that or gangbanging's horrible. That's just not me. I know some people
But-
take really big offense to other people saying that, and I wouldn't say it around them, so I'm not gonna say it. when
But you say
not
that.
around.
Well, what's the difference between the raping and all that stuff and the N word?
I mean, raping's obviously between the N word and
I'm
white
saying
people?
you
Rapping
saying
it.
it. You
Yeah.
saying it in
Rapping-
a song. I know the difference, obviously. I'm saying in a song when you're rapping it, like what's the difference between saying you're gonna do this and that, and then just saying the N word in a song because it's a part of the fucking song, like,
Keep in mind, for him to say, I don't want to sing the crip part, but beginning of this year, early this year, all he kept saying was blood this, blood
True as
that.
fuck, bro.
Yeah.
saying Sue Whoop this and
Man.
that.
Like,
I don't want to.
but you don't want to rap
I
a
don't
crip
want to talk
song.
about it.
And I was-
I'm not a crip, so I'm not gonna say that.
And I was,
Yeah.
and I was just like, damn, I feel really bad about this because
Man, and he was getting ready to go to LA, so he was like, I gotta stop saying it.
Yeah.
And that's
But then
what
I
I'm
can't
saying.
stop saying it because you didn't stop saying it. Like,
I was like, damn, I should probably stop saying it.
whatever.
That's exactly. So I mean, it's just
Your logic is weird.
very weird, bro. It really is. But again, like like if people are saying shit like with the whole Jay-Z line and stuff, like if you're saying that and you would never do that, and it's a horrible thing that's happening, it's been going on for so fucking long, and it's still going on to this day. What's the difference between saying that and then saying the N-word in a song? Because it's a part of the song. You feel me? Like, I don't
I
know.
see what you're saying.
You make a good point.
But
you know-
you're not answering his question.
Yeah.
I'm not, 'cause I got nothing to
I
say.
know that. I'm still waiting.
I got nothing to say. It's a good point. I don't know.
And I'm sure people are gonna be like, well, because if this goes on fucking Twitter, I'm probably gonna get fucking dragged.
Oh,
and shit
yeah,
for saying
no,
I'm
that.
pretty
Yeah.
sure we're gonna get dragged for something.
I don't give a fuck anyway. Realistically,
always
'Cause
been through that.
I'm super curious, because like there's plenty of shit that people would never say to someone's face, but they'll say it in the song, no problem. But when it's a white person saying the N-word in a song, it's the worst thing in the world. It's like, bro,
It's a double standard.
It's a huge double standard, and I fucking hate double standards, man.
Honestly,
It's just
the
so
world
annoying,
is just
bro.
a big
It
contradiction.
really is. It really is,
Yeah.
man.
Yes.
It really is.
What time do you guys want to?
What about? How do you feel about UK rappers saying it?
They're still black.
Yeah.
But it's a completely different history between us and them. You know what I'm saying?
You are so
Completely
right.
different history.
It is. It doesn't bother me.
It doesn't bother me either.
Honestly.
But if we really wanted to go that route, we
Right.
could easily be like, well, you didn't grow up in America, which was used, and that word was used for slaves here and shit like that. So you can't be saying it. But you know what I'm saying? So it's like, when does the line stop? Is drawn to where who can say this and who cannot say that. You feel me? Because like we need, if we're gonna have these conversations, there needs to be a clear line. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't even be surprised if that line doesn't get made. And majority of people would not be able to say it. I probably wouldn't be able to say it. You probably wouldn't be able to say it either because you're lighter than us. You're a lighter skinned person. UK niggas wouldn't be able to say it because they're from the UK and not from here. You know what I'm saying? Dominicans wouldn't be able to say it because they're technically Hispanic. They're not. So it's like only the peers of the peer would be able to say that. You feel me? And how do you even know if you're pure? Because everyone's fucking mixed nowadays. There's so much shit going on.
Yeah.
I already know it's a foreign vibe over here.
Yeah.
Shut up, bro. No, honestly, to your question, you make a good point. I don't know if what Jay-Z said is more. I don't even want to say more off as a fan. More, his nigga seems more realistic than someone actually doing that because that shit so happens. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
I
did
really
you hear
don't
about what
have an
happened in
answer
India? This girl was on her way to court because she got raped, and these gang of dudes poured gasoline on her and set her
I
on
did
fire.
read about that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that shit's going on, and that's normal over there. You feel me? Like that's a normal thing that rape is like a fucking Monday. Over there, it's fucking ridiculous.
You don't really hear about rape too much in songs now.
Yeah, you really don't.
Because the times is different now. You have the
Yeah.
whole Me Too movement.
Very
you have
true. Yeah, you can't be
people
talking
putting
about
on
that
people on blast.
Like I remember when Rick Ross said that and you didn't even know it.
Yeah,
That shit was
what?
weird to me. I stopped
Yeah,
listening for a
what?
while. I was like,
So you stopped listening to that, but you still rap the Jay-Z verse?
That's what I'm saying. Your logic, bro, is like way off.
It was just weird to me.
Way
I was like,
off,
all
bro.
right, it's.
And he didn't even say rape. He didn't even say the word. He didn't even say the word.
He did it, but it was just like, oh shit. I think it's just me being more cognizant of my behavior. I never put thought into it, to be honest with you.
I get you. Most people don't, bro. I'm not trying to shit on you, you know,
No.
but most people don't think about that type of shit. You feel me? But I mean, like, at the end of the day, it's all just words. Like, are you really gonna say someone you can't say this word? It's a fucking word. Like, if you're really gonna get upset with someone saying it or get offended by someone, don't give a word fucking power. Like, that shit's so annoying when you're getting upset because I said something to you or you heard something or you read something. Like, you're really gonna let that 4, 5, 6, 7 letter word ruin your whole day. Like, bro, like, laugh about it and move on. Like, if you let them get you upset over saying that, they have so much power over you, you know what I'm saying? But if they call you that and you look at them and laugh and keep moving, like, they're gonna get upset because you didn't react. But because people are reacting when this shit's being said, you know, like, they're gonna keep saying it because they know it's getting under our skin. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, don't let shit bother you. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words can never hurt you. That's real. That's real.
It's real and it's not.
It's real and it's not.
It's not.
But either way,
But
bro.
yes, get a tough skin. That's what he's saying. Yo.
Pretty much, bro.
Pretty much,
Pussies,
man.
That's
Because
just
you hot.
annoying, bro.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just being real. Like, everyone's fucking bitching about, they said this and they made a joke about this. Like, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, if everyone was going to be PC, this would be such a boring world to live in because everyone would be scared to say whatever they want to say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What's crazy is back in the day, a lot of shit flew. But now that, the millennials are grown and we ain't taking as much shit, I do feel and I've said this before, we are a tad bit too sensitive.
Yeah.
So,
way too sensitive, man.
Like that thing with on Disney Plus with the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, that shit was funny as fuck, you know? That shit was low-key funny as hell. Like, it was bogus, but I was like,
was bogus.
That was bogus as fuck.
It even stirred the sugar. That's the part that kills me. It even stir it.
Just drank it all.
And another thing that, because since we're talking about TV show, why is it when it's the one black person on an all-white TV show, their hair is never correct? Like,
I never pay attention.
You got to pay attention. It's always a fucked up lining, or it just look like somebody just shaved them. Like, like when you take your hair and you just shave it off.
I know what you mean.
And don't line it up, and you be sitting there. I be sitting there looking like, oh my god.
You don't want to get a haircut?
Like, why y'all do them like this?
But see, you look at Jalen Rose. Every time I see that man, crispy haircut.
Crisp.
You know what Jalen Rose is?
No.
Crisp.
I show you.
What?
Once I show you now, and you're gonna see him. He and Grant Hill. Crispy
bro, if I had money like that too, I'd be getting lined up every day
for
bro.
no reason.
Yes, my skin to be sensitive as shit because he gets his shit touched up every time. Every time you see Jalen on TV, he's on TV damn near every day.
I'd have my own barber and shit. I would literally be crispy all the time.
Remember Vance? Did Vance tell you stories like his barber's name was 50 Cent's barber?
Yeah,
50 Cent's barber was named 50 Cent's barber, and he just went with 50 everywhere he go. I have my barber come with me.
I would.
Honestly, if
Vance not coming, but
I told Vance if I ever made it, I'm gonna have you be my barber.
I told him that too. I was like, wherever you go, I go. Wherever you move.
For me, it's different because I done switched barbers entirely too many times. But the lady who does my eyebrows, she's been doing my eyebrows for the past 6-7 years. If I make it wherever I go, she's
coming with you.
Yes, she's the only person who can touch my eyebrows.
I'll fly Vance out if I'm in LA. But yo, I got a jet waiting for you at the airport.
Like, hey, I need you this week.
Yeah.
Every 2 weeks, something. It was hard because Vance has got 3 kids and everything, and family.
So I'll fly them all out. Fuck.
Family vacation.
Right.
Daddy, it's the 3rd vacation this month.
Like, he's paying me, all right?
I would real shit have that, bro. I wouldn't want to. But you know what I do want to ask about, and I know you're a big fan of her. Do you have an issue with Lizzo having her ass out the Lakers game?
I saw that, man.
I was so.
I send it to him all the time.
He sends me this shit all the time. No disrespect against Lizzo. I don't know her as a person.
Yeah.
I ain't no disrespect to her, bro. I don't want to see that shit. Stop sending me that shit.
That shit was. I didn't think she was at the game. I didn't know she wore that until like earlier today, and I saw that. First of all, like,
hey, you're grown.
I would feel so exposed. One, if I had my dick out, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had a nice little Speedo and shit, and it was cut out so everyone could like peep.
You be an offender.
I'd be an offender.
You be a sex offender
instantly,
bro.
Instantly. So like,
be a sex offender.
Yo, first of all, there's plenty of women out there.
What did she wear to the game? I didn't see the picture.
You didn't see it?
I didn't see it.
Oh my!
I haven't been on social
media. It looked like
media.
a black dress or whatever,
and it was see through.
No, her
ass was out
where her ass was, so you could see her thong and everything. It was his cheeks. And then she was dancing at the fucking game. I'm sure she was on the fucking
Jumbotron, she
with
was.
kids out there. And now, like again, if I was out there shaking my dick around and trying to dance,
It's
I'd
a dick. Like, of course somebody's gonna get
But it's-
offended
but
by
my
that.
ass too, my ass
Ass.
too, bro, my ass too. If I had my ass out shaking, and people would be like, "What the fuck?" Like it'd be a problem. You know what I'm saying? But it's not a problem.
I gotta see the picture first, because if it was done tastefully, then I'm not
No,
gonna.
it's literally her ass, her cheeks are out.
Let me
Like,
see. Did you find it?
Watch the video. My bad. It is
They
loud.
cut her off though.
Yeah,
so.
but it don't matter. Look at this. Ass out. That's her ass.
there's better pictures.
honestly, if you go on Lizzo's Instagram,
Right-
she's
ooh,
pretty
look
much
at that right
naked.
there.
Let me see. They didn't go down. Oh,
No, watch. It's gonna start over, right? Look at that. That's what she wore.
that's what she wore.
See what I'm saying?
It looked like she just wore a T-shirt and cut the back out.
literally.
Like, see, it wasn't done right.
You know,
I'm thinking it was like, the chaps that everybody be wearing. That was
No.
pants, and then the
She
butt
was going to the
out.
beach.
like I'm all for being comfortable in your skin and sexual
I
freedom.
am
and all that
amazed by
shit.
Lizzo because she is.
She's very confident.
Yeah,
That
you can't
and she
fault
just
her for
feels so for real, and that's why I be so amazed by her. So, and I don't be sending it to you to offend you. I just be sending it to you because I be like, damn, like it really is inspirational for someone like me to see someone like her doing the shit that she's doing.
Of course, of
Yeah.
course.
Because it makes me feel like, okay, maybe
Yeah.
I can take off my shirt, but I won't. But
Yeah, but I could if I wanted
but
to.
I could if I wanted to. Yes,
right.
that's what
I
I'm
feel
saying.
you.
And what's crazy is because I know when Rick Ross and DJ Khaled was taking their shirt, that didn't empower me to do it. I was just like, "Ugh, this is
How
kinda
come?
gross."
Do you think because you like her music more than you like theirs?
No. Because I fuck with Khaled. I don't fuck with Rock Reese. Rick Ross. I don't know who that is, but that sounds like a dope name.
That's Jacquees' brother.
Man.
Yeah. Rock Reese.
Rock Reese.
Rock Reese.
Rock Reese.
Rock Reese.
Fuck.
It's not like a dog.
But no, I don't fuck with Rick Ross's music, but I do fuck with Khaled. But only it's they wasn't saying like when she does it, she's doing it from a place of inspiration.
Yeah, I think it's different. When
They
guys
were just
do
doing it to be doing it. Like
Is
that's
he,
all.
Is he supposed to be losing weight, DJ Khaled?
he's trying to lose.
Rick
weight
Ross
for
lost
years.
hella weight.
He
man.
did.
He changed his
He lost
Well, he was
weight.
having
He kind of had to because it was.
He was
it
having
was-
seizures
yeah.
and heart
Yeah, he was
attacks
big.
and all
Yeah.
kinds of shit.
But he lost hella weight.
Yeah, I mean, trust to believe when my weight is finally off, I'm damn near gonna be naked all the time.
Yeah.
But until then, I'm gonna have on a decent outfit.
But I mean, my thing is even with that, like, even if she would, some people were on Twitter were saying, oh, if Rihanna would did it, then it wouldn't matter.
It wouldn't.
I think
It would.
I
No,
think
it would not.
It
Wearing
would-
that?
really would not.
I
if
think
Rihanna
it would,
was wearing
though.
that,
I don't know.
Rihanna
man.
has worn worse, so
not to a game.
it don't matter.
It
No, if
does.
you're going to like an event where it's fashion minded, like the Met Gala,
Kids.
and then it's a whole fit, and then that's one thing. I know she had like the dress with Crystal, you could like see her nipples
Yeah.
and shit.
That
That's
was the
Yeah.
fashion awards, but yeah.
That's fashion.
fashion awards.
If she
but
wore that to
this-
fashion awards, that's
this
different.
I feel like it's different because there's plenty of kids out there.
It's
you
a
know what I'm
recreational
saying?
family public event.
Yeah, and you're doing that. Like
Okay, your kids is not supposed to be out everywhere.
to
Here
a
you go.
basketball game.
Look at you.
But if
Feel
you
bad
know,
for
you
if
sound
you know,
ridiculous, bro.
but I'm
Stop.
saying
You
no.
sound ridiculous.
Hold on, let me finish my statement. I'm assuming this basketball game was in LA, right?
yeah, Staples
Okay.
Center.
Okay. It's LA.
So
It's always going to be some type of celebrity at the game.
But
There-
who
and
dresses
depending-
like that?
But
The
I'm saying
problem is
depending
not
on
her
what they're
being
wearing
there.
is what she was wearing. But I'm
But
saying
she should dress
whatever
accordingly
mood that
to-
celebrity is in, and they're gonna wear whatever the fuck they want to wear. If she wanted to show up
so-
to the game naked,
so
she
I-
can show up to the game naked.
So I raise my kids around a celebrity.
No, I'm not
That's
saying
what the
that's
fuck
not
you're
what I'm saying.
saying.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm
Goofy as
saying
fuck.
is
Fuck
if you
outta here, bro.
know that it's gonna be a celebrity here and you don't want your kids to see this, then you shouldn't take your kid there.
Nobody
That's all I'm
knows that.
saying.
Nobody knows
knows
kids
she's
dress
gonna
like
wear
that.
But I'm saying it's always a celebrity at a game in LA.
But who
And they're
dresses
always
like
wearing regular
that?
clothes.
Why are you trying to defend this?
oh no.
Right. I
Because
don't
you
know
really
Lizzo.
are.
I don't know why
am.
you're trying to
'Cause it's
defend that,
Lizzo.
man.
I just love Lizzo.
Thank
No,
you.
I was
bro.
like-
You sound ridiculous right now.
'Cause
Please just say that. 'Cause
No
you're-
one's mad that there's celebrities at every basketball game.
But I'm
every-
saying
everywhere.
I don't care if it
I
was
only
her,
say that to say that you never know what that celebrity is gonna do.
True.
What they're gonna
I
show up
understand
in.
what you're
okay,
saying.
but
I
celebrities are
understand
still
what
people
you're saying.
people, not even celebrities, do crazier shit.
Yeah,
so am I gonna
exactly.
let my kids in hiding or I live in L.A., I might see a star. Can't bring my kid out in L.A. No.
I'm not saying you can't do
so
that.
only adults can live in LA is what you're saying?
That's what he said.
No,
LA is
that's not what I'm saying.
18 and up.
That is not what I'm
live
saying.
there.
What I'm saying is,
I gotta
if
send
you
my kids to
know
Nevada.
you live in the middle of celebrity culture, you're gonna see random shit like that. It's expected. That's what I'm saying.
But with the
It's
ass
not
out,
expected. What are you
It
talking
is expected.
about? It's
That's-
expected to
it's
see
expected.
someone's ass. It's expected to see someone's ass.
That's why
Ass
no one
out.
had anything to say when Prince did it.
That first of all, that was 20 years ago probably.
Still,
And was he at a game?
most likely.
You don't even
You
know.
don't even know.
You don't even know. You don't even know, bro.
Ooh.
Trolley.
You don't even know, bro. So I'm not hearing that shit.
No, I just feel like shit.
Her
But
confidence-
her confidence is through the roof. But the people who are offended are the people who got their kids there.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not offended. I'm bothered. I'm like, why the fuck would you do that?
I'm gonna be real with you. When I probably wouldn't have want to see anybody's ass out.
I
Like,
don't want to see that.
to be honest with you, at a basketball game, I'd be like, damn, you know, what I mean?
Be decent, bro.
Like, just put some clothes on. You feel me? Now, if it's a music video, all right, whatever. If it's a fashions award, all right, whatever. Like, I get it. It's a fit, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping over that shit. But at a basketball game, there's just all types of kids. There's little kids there. There's all types of people there. That's how you're gonna show up. Whatever. I don't know.
About them kids.
I know she doesn't give a fuck. Clearly, she doesn't give a fuck about those kids.
Clearly not.
So y'all are mad at the fact that she wasn't considerate of the people who was gonna be there.
All I'm saying is it was kind of.
A little bit.
I wouldn't have worn that.
I'm a little bit in because like, yo, like, don't nobody want to see your ass cheeks.
Somebody did.
I think that one just turned off.
It did. The battery died.
Ah.
Oh, it's about to die.
There we go.
Oh no, it's about to. Yep.
All right. Well, I guess I'm not in this anymore. All right.
So you wanna? It's 6:10. You said you still wanna go boxing, right?
Yeah, I'll be leaving a little bit.
Yes. So we'll wrap up soon. But my thing is, I don't think anybody wants to see with your ass out.
Me no.
I think okay. She can be as confident as she wants. Her confidence is great. You know,
She's posted way worse on Instagram.
I'm sure she has.
Like,
if ever
her album cover is her naked. Like, come on now,
Again,
y'all.
album
This
covers,
is expected
music,
from Lizzo.
not in public. I feel like I don't know. I just feel like
Not in
it's
public,
just
bro.
not where you should have done that.
Not in
you feel
public.
me? And I could definitely see why parents would be a little upset with that. You know what I'm saying? Personally,
Because those were
if
the
I
people
brought
who offended.
if I brought my kids to that and all of a sudden there's some just ass in their face, I'd be like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just me. But again,
I feel the same.
I'm not hating on her.
Have
I'm really not. And if anybody did that, that would be fucking weird. I feel like just showing up with your ass out of the basketball game.
I'm
Plus, I'm
surprised-
sure that wasn't the seat cold, like where your cheeks not.
And it's kind of
chilly?
gross because that's what went through my head.
Again,
was
yeah,
like,
it's
your
kind of
bare
gross.
ass is on a seat.
It's kind of
Why
gross.
did she
That's
even
gross.
get in and no one said anything to her? Like, oh,
Because
her ass
she's
is out today.
Lizzo.
Yeah, when you're a
And
celebrity,
I'm
you can get
sure
away
she
with
was
shit like
sitting
that. It doesn't
close to
matter.
the court.
Well, they kicked her out.
Did they really?
Did they?
Yeah, she was getting escorted out. They kicked her out the game after that.
Oh, well, that's
That's what I'm saying. If y'all go kick her out, how did she get in?
I don't know.
It's not like security is there watching.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know how. I don't know the specifics, obviously, but I mean, they kicked her out. Obviously, they handled the situation and they agreed that it was, I just don't see the argument as to how people be like, well, that's fine. What's the problem with that? Like, what do you mean? What's the problem with that? Like, come on.
Let that have to do with his ass out.
So if a teacher came up to school and had his ass out or her ass out,
That's different.
how?
What do you mean? That's how you're
The-
going
well,
to
it's
teach.
kids. It's kids.
You're going
I
to
don't give a
teach
fuck about these kids.
You
I'm
are
confident in
a
my body.
teacher.
I'm confident in my body. I don't give a fuck about these kids. These kids.
Okay,
what
well,
they wanna see.
if this is what we're doing, if the gym teacher did it, fine. But if not,
we're ending this podcast.
What is this even?
Get the fuck out of here.
I don't even.
This shit. Give me
I
some
don't
shit.
understand.
No,
I
that
don't
makes no
understand.
sense.
I don't
You
understand.
just saying shit.
All I'm saying is if that's okay, then it has to be okay with daycare teachers having their ass out, grocery
you're saying
store attendants
teachers
having
though
their
who are
ass out.
teaching kids.
It has to be okay
Lizzo
with
is
the
not
kids
teaching-
were
It
there.
has to.
Lizzo
Lizzo
is not teaching
is
kids.
she?
And
Okay,
I'm
kids
sorry.
listen. Kids listen to her music.
Kids
Kids are
look
gonna
up to her.
Kids are gonna look up to her.
And
They
there
don't-
were
Nobody
ki-
asked to be a role
And there were
model.
kids at the game.
Fuck
That's
them
a public
kids.
event.
Fuck all that. I don't
No,
give a fuck
it's
about
not
them
fuck all
kids.
that. That's
It
rude.
is. Oh
I
well,
don't
let
know,
it be
man.
rude. She just living her life. She wanted her ass out. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
That's cap. Yes, you do.
No, I
Because
don't.
because when I showed you the outfit, you were like, oh, her ass.
Because I said, if it was done tastefully, but shit, it's still Lizzo. I love Lizzo, and
So
it is
so
what
you
it
you're
is.
just refusing to see what's wrong with this.
No. I
So-
see what's wrong with it. People, like I said, people who are offended are people who have kids. But at the same time, if you've been following Lizzo, she's been naked from the start of her career. This is
That doesn't
nothing
matter,
new.
That
though.
doesn't
Just 'cause
This
matter.
is just Lizzo.
That doesn't matter.
But I'm saying,
So she has to be naked 24/7.
no, I'm not saying she has to be naked 24/7. But I'm saying this is expected from her because this is what
No,
she's
it's
been
not.
doing.
What? Not everyone listens to Lizzo though. Not everyone's a Lizzo fan, and I guarantee you a lot of people there don't know who Lizzo is or don't follow her on Instagram and shit like that. So that's it's not expected if you don't even know who that person
That,
is.
and I mean, if you
and now you're just seeing ass cheeks out, and it's like, what the
right,
fuck?
and if you're gonna be naked at a Staples at a basketball game, why not be naked at an award show?
I'm pretty sure she will be.
She hasn't.
Award season is among us, so.
She hasn't.
Well,
She can't understand.
Because I really don't care. I mean, the shirt was ugly, and had it been cuter, then I really wouldn't
Realistically,
have.
she probably did it just so people would start talking about it.
That's
and shit
the only
like that.
reason why
So-
she
Her
did
stream's up 1,000% now.
Yeah, because like clearly, like you were saying, that the fit itself was trash.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If she did it a little bit more tasteful, like Rihanna did or some shit, that's
We
one
wouldn't even
thing.
be talking about it.
Because it was
Yes, we
tasteful.
would.
It was, but you'd be talking about it when
In a different
Rihanna had her
light.
shit, her nipples out. Everyone was like, "Damn, her titties are out," but it's a really nice dress though. Like it makes fucking sense. There, it'd be the same thing. Like, damn, her ass is out, but it makes sense. It's a whole fit. And
But
boom,
it's
boom, boom,
still
boom.
like
But
you-
she clearly just came there just so she could have her ass out. Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh my god!" And then she's gonna get escorted out, and everyone's talking about her and her ass cheeks and shit like that. Like, so that's so what she wanted is probably this right here. Is us talking about it. Either way, no, I don't think it's okay that people do walking out with
I
their
don't
ass
give
out
a
like
fuck.
that. Nobody should be able to do. I don't give a fuck if you have your ass out. Like at the beach, you can
That's
wear
a
whatever
beach.
fucking, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, or at
It's
at
expected
home
on
you
the
can do whatever the
beach.
fuck you want to do. You fashion shows you can do whatever the fuck you want to do, but like there it's completely different. I just feel like it's completely different. What if you're having a birthday party for your child and then someone comes up and the parent just has their ass out?
I'll be
You
mad
be like,
as
okay,
fuck.
Okay,
You
y'all
know
are
what you
literally taking
doing.
situations with kids involved.
There
Like-
was kids in there.
Okay,
Kids
but I'm
were
saying it's not like it was a whole class field
But
trip
was there?
there
But there were kids
with
there.
their parents.
But
I'm
there were
saying-
kids there.
Okay,
Right?
all right.
Right? Huh? You said no.
I didn't say no. I didn't say anything.
Kids were there,
But
right?
when you go to a basketball game, what are you going for?
Basketball.
Okay, I'm gonna put it like this: if I was if I was to go to if I was to go to a basketball game, I'm just going to have a good time. That means I bought a new outfit. It's cute, okay?
anything we're talking
Because
All
that's
right,
probably what she was coming from with it. She was just trying to be cute and have a good time. I mean, she had a drink in her hand. They was playing her song. She turned around and showed them her juice. Like, I think people
There's
are
issues
just
with
over
that.
it.
No, there's
I think
issues
you're
with
just
that.
making excuses because you like her. You're like,
It's not just because I like her. It's
Yes,
just
it is, bro.
it's
I
just
think
because
so.
I've been listening to Lizzo since Lizzo has been Lizzo, and she's been naked since the start.
But you
But
don't have
like
to be
I- like
naked.
I
So for
said,
me,
let's
like
pump
I
it
let me
in
said-
finish. Let me
bro.
finish. So for me, this is nothing new. This is not anything out of the ordinary for her because I've seen her do this several hundred
I
times
understand
already.
that, but for the
So-
people who aren't Lizzo fans,
And I
don't
understand that.
then it's a problem. Or even if people, you could be a Lizzo fan, but so you're fine if you brought your child to a game and then all of a sudden Lizzo has her ass out in front of their face, so you're gonna be like,
You'll be
"Yeah,
fine
shake that ass,
if
Lizzo."
your kid was sitting right next to Lizzo. If you and your
Because
right next to Lizzo
there are kids that sit
with these rich parents, and you
Let me ask y'all this.
No,
Hold on.
no. You answer
Hold
my
on.
question first.
I'm
If
gonna
my kid
answer
is
it
sitting
with a
right
question.
here,
I'm
if my
literally
kid,
gonna answer your question with a question.
if my kid was, if you or your kid sitting right here, and Lizzo's got over here, cheeks out, shaking, and
Shaking.
your kids are like, "Daddy, look, ass out." You're gonna be like, "That's Lizzo, baby. It's okay."
Yeah, look it up.
Period.
That's bullshit.
But
a
what
lie.
is any
It's a
difference
fucking
of
lie,
people
bro.
taking their kids to go see Beyonce in concert? Because her ass is out the entire concert. So
That's a concert.
but
Yeah.
And
still,
that's an
they're
adult
still
venue.
taking. But
That's
so
not a
is the game.
concert.
Did you just hear what you said? The game is an adult venue.
No,
'cause
it's
when
not.
people can drink there. Yes, it is.
It's a kids and adult venue.
Whatever.
You can't win this. Bro.
Listen, you know how
Can't
you
get
said,
a
you know how you
flat
said it,
screen.
you know how you were saying it's expected when you're in LA, it's expected to see some crazy shit because celebrities there. When you go to a Beyonce concert, everyone already knows what to fucking expect because they've seen videos of Beyonce concerts. So
Right,
you're not
but
gonna be
what I'm
surprised.
saying
but when
is-
you go to a basketball game, no one's expecting to see some ass out.
So
That's
what
what
are
I'm
the
trying to
cheerleaders?
say.
The cheerleaders got their ass out. Do they?
No,
not?
they don't. Not like that.
It's not the same.
It's not the
thing,
fucking
bro.
same, bro.
It's not the same
All right.
thing. She literally was wearing a thong and she just had her cheeks boom. The cheerleaders aren't out there. Cheerleaders are not out there
In a
thonging
thong.
up, shaking ass and shit. Yeah, they're dancing and they may have like short shorts on and shit,
But that do ride up.
but it's not fucking thongs shaking ass. And their bare cheeks aren't out. Regard. All I'm trying to say
Her,
is
her shit was chilly. I know
Her
that
yeah,
for a fact.
her bare ass was out.
that,
yeah,
That's what I'm
the-
saying.
her
Yes.
bare ass is out. That's
Okay.
it's just like
yeah, it's an issue.
Thank you. Oh my
That's,
god.
that's all y'all wanted. It's
yes,
a fucking
it is an issue.
Yes.
It is.
I'm not. And again,
And for the
Jeez, she
record,
could be-
I don't have an issue with it. My only issue with this was you were sitting on a bare seat with your bare ass.
That's nasty.
That's
That
gross.
is nasty.
That's
nasty as
Like,
fuck.
that's my issue with
yeah.
it.
And I just want to reiterate. I'm all for Lizzo's confidence.
Body
I'm not
positivity,
shitting
all
on
that
her
good
as
shit.
an artist. I'm not shitting on her as a person. That was like,
That was foul.
come on. But
Man,
keep
fuck
doing
them
you
kids.
until it's yours. Then you can be like,
I don't think I'm gonna have any. I have nieces and nephews, and guess what?
Everyone who says that ends up
Fuck 'em.
having kids.
fuck those kids.
Fuck them.
I feel you, man.
I'm just playing. Shout
I
out
don't
to
be
all
fucking
the
with kids
kids.
either, bro. Shout out to you.
You about to get canceled by PBS Kids.
Right. Oh man.
We just lost a sponsor opportunity.
Right.
All right, gentlemen. You want to head out now? It's 6:18. Unless y'all got something else.
No, I mean I'll bounce it like
Let me
6:30
see
some
what we
shit.
got. What we
Unless
got.
you some-
You know what I noticed? Okay, super quick. You know Spotify did the whole thing with artists for.
I wish Tidal did that shit.
That would be
'cause I
nice.
want to see what I'm listening to.
Apple
and I
Music
know
did it,
what I'm
though.
listening to.
Bruh.
Gang.
Did they?
Gang.
I'm so fucking pissed in my Apple Music one.
Why?
Bruh, okay, so when I go to sleep, I listen to music when I go to sleep, right? But I don't just listen to like hip hop. I listen to like
Everything.
I listen to like classical shit or like ambient shit. And it just loops throughout the night. So I'm sleeping. So it just loops for however many hours I'm asleep. So when I I was super hyped. I was like, oh man, I can't wait to see what I've been listening to. It was nothing but like classical composers. I'm just like,
You didn't even post it.
I know. I'm like, because it's not what I listen to. I listen to this, but I don't listen to this. I was so pissed. I was like, all right, this is some bullshit. Fuck this shit. So mad. But it's cool though. Like
It is cool.
Man.
It was funny. Like there's a category up called pop rap.
Yeah.
For Spotify, and I never really heard of pop rap. I never listened to it.
I feel like everything that's being played today is pop,
It's pop rap, yeah.
So is it just
Oh my
popular
God.
rap music?
Pop is
Hot
popular
shower.
music.
Hot shower.
That's pop rap.
Migos, pop rap.
Pop
rap. DaBaby?
Drake's pop. DaBaby's pop rap.
Pop rap.
I mean, the majority of people right now are pop rap. Unless you're talking about like straight gutter
Griselda.
shit. Yeah, they
That's
are
not
not
pop.
pop rap. You're not gonna be listening to hearing that on the top 40 hits.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? But everything you're hearing on like the top 40 hits and all this shit and like on the Billboard is pop rap for the most part. So that's what that is. I mean, everyone's like, I don't listen to pop. I used to do. Yes, you thought you were listening to hardcore.
Who did they have in your pop rap category?
I don't have Spotify. I don't have a pop rap category.
Oh.
That,
I mean,
it's only for Spotify users.
I'd imagine J. Cole's in pop rap, Kendrick's in pop rap.
That's why I asked.
Every top rapper is gonna be in pop rap.
Kanye's
pop rap. I mean, again, like I was saying, unless you're like rapping about like just straight gutter shit, like you probably are pop rap. Mm-hmm. That's just what it is. It's funny because everyone was bitching because they didn't think now their music's not as hard. As they thought it was.
Because it's pop.
Yeah, literally.
They're funny. They're hilarious.
That was funny though, because everyone was freaking out. I saw that. I was like,
so is that its own category now? Pop rap?
I don't know. I mean, I think they just made it its own category. But
question for y'all: do y'all think it's enough female MCs now for them to bring the female rap category back?
We talked about this.
I don't think
the other week.
I don't think there's enough. There is enough female rappers out there,
but not enough to be nominated.
Not enough. There's not enough that are getting recognition because it's always gonna be Cardi B. That's either gonna be Cardi B or Nicki Minaj that's gonna be winning those awards for the most part.
Megan coming up here if you.
Or Megan. Yeah, I'm sorry, Megan too.
Because they hate on Nicki so hard.
Yeah. It's either gonna be Cardi, Megan. Maybe if Nicki comes back, since she's retired and all that shit, so I'm sure her,
maybe even the City Girls.
Maybe the City Girls, but like, there's only gonna be. It's not enough competition. And the thing is, what's frustrating is that a lot of there's plenty of really dope female rappers out there, like No Name, for example.
Rico Nasty.
Yeah, that aren't getting the recognition, but they wash a lot of these other female rappers. But the only reason that they're going to be winning these awards is because they're huge. Just like when Cardi B won, Best Hip Hop Album of the Year?
For the Grammys.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody going to let that go.
No,
oh my God.
But that's just an example, because based on what it was going up against, and then she won, it's like, all right, if she won that out of all the other albums she was going up against, if you're going to have a female hip-hop category, the most popular female hip-hop artist is going to take that every fucking time. That's just how it's going to be, you know what I'm saying? And right now it's either Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion's on her way up, City Girls possibly if they start blowing up more, So, but really though, I mean, when it comes to hip hop awards, like it's never we're gonna give the award to the best, the best rapper. It's always popular. It's always popularity. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can go down the list and see who won what categories and see it was just always popularity. You can go back when Kendrick Lamar lost to fucking Macklemore. It's like, come on, how are you gonna do that? You feel me? So I mean,
won't forever make sense.
Never. So if they did, there's plenty of female rappers that that could bring it back, but it's probably gonna be just a couple that are gonna be winning it every single time until someone else blows up.
Yep. The next one to blow up is probably being like trained and farmed like right now.
I think Rico should blow up. Rico is
everything.
Rico's hard,
and I
bro.
love her because she's
Cold.
like the perfect balance between angry and just lit.
like I don't know.
Yes.
Man. Her music is just like
Yes.
I really fuck with it.
I really fucks
I
with
really
it too.
do. It's aggressive, but it's a
Yes.
bit aggressive, you know.
Yes.
It's more aggressive than some of these niggas out here.
It
I'm being
is.
real.
She's hard. I
like,
fuck with it. I
Get that
fuck
stink
with
face
it.
when I was in there.
Hell yeah.
Rico.
Bitch, I'm duh. Bitch, I'm nasty. That's a song.
What are you guys excited for this new year? Same shit.
Like just the new year or
Yeah.
the
Going
new
into the
year?
new year.
The into the new year, yeah.
I don't know, man. You know.
I see a bright future for us. I think we're gonna.
Yeah, well, I definitely want to, you know, just move forward with my career and what I'm trying to do. Hopefully, by the end of next year, I'm not in Lake County. That'd be kind of cool.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know?
Too.
I think if my next move is gonna be, if it's not out of state, it's gonna be Chicago.
Where are you gonna move out of state? You gonna go to Oregon?
I just might. I just motherfucking might. I don't know yet.
I'm also excited for a lot of new music next year too.
Man,
Ooh-wee.
all I know is when Kid Cudi goes on tour, I need to buy tickets
ASAP.
immediately. I don't really care how much those tickets are.
That's
I'll
how I
probably
feel.
drop
Hey,
a good
sometimes though, you gotta pay for an experience. Drop that shit.
amount. You know that Kid Cudi's album is gonna be accompanied by every song's gonna have a 30-minute
Yeah, I saw. I read.
video or show or whatever on Netflix.
He's
Like a movie.
Yeah.
he's a creator.
He's a what?
Creatives creator.
A creative
A creatives artist.
A creative artist.
A creatives.
I don't know what you're
He's an artist that creatives love.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Just let
I
it
don't-
go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
I don't know
let
what
it
you're trying
go.
to say.
Let it go. Music wise for next year, I definitely am excited. Megan is working on her album right now.
You already know who album I'm waiting on.
I already know.
And I'm waiting on Kendrick album too.
I can't even say I'm waiting on people's albums because everybody who I fuck with, they just drop the shit. Really. So, hopefully we hear something from Rihanna.
Who do you think is the king of R&B? Because I know Jacquees just dropped the whole thing. saying
It ain't
he's the king
him.
of R&B.
Say
It's
that.
not him.
I would give
Who
it to
is
Chris
the
Brown.
king of R&B? Would you
Daniel
give it to
Caesar.
Chris Brown?
I'm gonna give it to Chris Brown because.
Or Usher. Forever.
No, I mean, no, I wouldn't say.
But I'm
Usher.
saying for
It's like
today,
right now.
it's
Oh.
definitely
Right
Chris
now.
Brown.
Oh. Yeah.
It's Chris Brown.
My personal favorite is Daniel Caesar, but
It's Chris Brown.
C Breezy.
Yeah.
Undisputed.
Yeah.
Because what happened to Trey Songz?
Yeah, what
Nothing.
happened to Trey Songz? Where is he?
He released the album like a
This,
few
it was
months
this year.
ago. Yeah.
But like prior to that, like where were you? Just like he fell off the map.
I don't know. He's a father now.
You know that's
so-
what happened. He had a kid.
His kid is only like 6 months, so
Oh, I don't know that.
yeah.
I don't know.
Mhm.
He was
I don't
hot for
know.
a minute though.
He was. Them bitches used to go crazy over Trey. Trigger
What?
Trey.
All right, since I got y'all on one spot, I ask y'all this: do y'all want segments or not?
We just want to talk about this on the air.
Yes.
Segments
On this show.
like we did with the radio
Yes.
show.
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like that's gonna kind of
Box us in a little
box
bit.
us in because
Okay.
now we're gonna be like, okay, well, we gotta come up with something. It's gonna be the same show every time. you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd just
Okay.
rather have it free flowing and have topics to
That
talk
we can go
about.
back to. Like,
Yes.
Yes, that's
Yes.
all.
So
That's
go
what I'm
back
saying.
to as in like our list.
yeah.
Yeah.
So keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Now you did bring up how you want to bring back something with the artists.
Artist highlight.
Oh, yeah.
Artist
We should
highlight?
definitely do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because had we still been on the radio, I had like 2 or 3 artists.
Yeah, I still gotta do Benny the
Yeah.
Butcher.
I was going to do Rico, Azealia Banks, and
Azealia Banks.
yeah.
You like her?
I do like her. I like her music, yes. Yeah.
She had her ass out too.
Ashy too. Mad ashy. Mad ashy.
Her music is dope.
I haven't.
Yeah.
I have to listen to her music again. I haven't really. But she's so like just
I know her persona puts people off to her music, but her music
pretty
is
good.
it's pretty good. Yeah, it's really good. That's why I was gonna highlight her specifically for that reason.
Just know we can't play music here.
I don't know.
Unfortunately, man.
I don't
Like
know. Why.
we'd have to pay for licensing, and that's a no-no.
They would know. They wouldn't know.
Yes, they
Until we get big.
And- yeah, they
Shut
are.
it down.
We put it on the when I put this on the internet. Yeah, they do.
But I'm saying, if say for instance you was recording a podcast somewhere else and you wasn't recording it here, we'd be able to play music, would we not?
I don't know.
I would just.
I don't know.
Every place is different. No, we cannot. I'm telling you, our shit
I've
we can
never
pull it
heard
down.
a podcast play music.
I have.
I have too.
Joe Budden does it, or he doesn't. Now he's with Spotify, doesn't do it as much. But like it's the real. You have to own the rights to the music or have like a general blanket one. But here though,
They probably have the rights and shit.
That's spot. Like I said, that's why. Not to knock where we're at. We're very grateful, humble for where we're at. But it's just like it's here. That's a no. So just know we can't play the music if we want to do that.
Yes.
So there's that, and then that's really and the reason why I'm doing this now because the group chat seems to be ineffective in terms of having team. You can't have a team meeting in a group chat. So
yeah, you really can't.
So you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what I got going for. It's 2020. I see us really getting. It just has a nice ring to say that 2020.
2020. Yeah.
So I see us doing a lot of big things. Really getting ads, sponsors out there, us connecting with a lot of different people. I'm super geek for that. But I just want to make sure we had that pat down because in 2020 we're going to be scheduling guests again.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for it. Just make sure it's not 2 on one day.
Yes.
So we have that awkward ass like transition of like, all right, bye, and we're still recording and everything.
Yeah. I got us. I will take care of us.
1 interview per show.
I will take care of us.
Okay.
1 interview per show. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. Every show? Are we doing an interview every show, or are we gonna do
every other show?
I don't want to do it every other. I don't want to do it every show.
I don't want to do it every show.
Every other show because then at that point it's just like, all right,
we're just interviewing people.
That and like not to knock podcasts that do it, but typically the ones who do it have already established. I want to still be able to show our talent.
I wouldn't even necessarily.
And that we don't need a guest for our talent.
I don't think we don't. I wouldn't shoot for every other show either. I think it should be when we find someone that's interview worthy. You know what I'm saying?
Boom, I like that.
Because otherwise we would just be like, oh fuck, we got to interview someone. We got to interview next week. Yo, do you want to come on? Like, you can talk about flipping burgers at McDonald's or some shit. You know, like, like if we find someone that's like, yo, like that'd be dope to interview you. You know, we can schedule you for whatever. You feel me?
And then I'm assuming if majority rules, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 2 out of 3.
Yeah. So I think that's how we should do it. Just if you're interview worthy, then by all means slide.
But
yeah, I definitely think this is gonna be talked about off air, but
I'm pretty sure he's gonna edit this part out. So.
I'm probably not.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I don't know, like
that one's cut off
because that one died.
I'm not even in this,
and I don't know how I'm gonna say. Oh no, that's right. I don't have to do it this week. I'm sending it off. Thank God. Shout out to. Oh, I thought the computer died. Okay. Cool.
All right.
We all good.
All right.
Give everybody social medias, gentlemen.
It's P Boogs and everything. PB00GS. That's Instagram. That's Apple Music. I still have yet to get anybody to follow me. I got hits though.
Keep pushing.
I got hits though, man. Like definitely.
Wavy gravy, bitch.
Wavy gravy is really that shit, man. My nighttime playlist is really that shit too. Like I meant for it to be like just like something you could throw on the night, and I really do. But it's also kind of like a sex playlist. But that wasn't the goal.
But I guess
just
throwing shit in there.
Yeah, because sometimes like. Yeah. I be listening to R&B music where it's they're talking about sex. Like sometimes I just listen to that shit. You know, you don't always gotta be like fucking.
It's the culture.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. But yeah, so follow me. I'm in there.
He's sick of y'all shit. Y'all already know what it is. I just before I give you my social media, just know the kid is single. At the beginning of the show, I was in a relationship, but now I'm going back on my bullshit. And if you want to get at me, you can get at me at Snapchat at Vontrellduh because I'm Vontrellduh, and that's my name on all platforms. Vontrellduh.
Right now, my Facebook is down, but you can find us ISD. This is School Detention on Facebook, Devonn Overstreet on all platforms, ISD on Instagram, and ISD on YouTube.
Yes,
that's most important. Please check us out on YouTube. Oh, man, you know what? I was getting something to eat. Somebody said, "Hey, we miss you guys. Like, where are you guys at? Where can I follow the show on social media?" When people like find me, like I don't know how you guys feel
because you didn't tell nobody that this was happening. It just happened.
What do you mean?
Like, we didn't make any announcement that we're not
a podcast.
Yeah.
No, we haven't yet because we went transition to a video guy. I want to get our catalog up a podcast first and then say, okay, hey guys, we're a podcast now, which we have our catalog up because this is like our 7th or 8th podcast now. So now the catalog's deeper and stuff like that. So we're good now, but you reading that thing about Juice WRLD?
Yeah, except for the seizure while federal agents searches luggage for drugs and guns.
Yeah.
You already knew that was going to come up, though.
And that's what I was reading just now when I was quiet. I was like,
stupid.
fuck.
I mean,
either way, the man died, and he was young.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
the whole fucked up
system. It's just the facts that are coming out.
Yeah, it's just the fact. It's just like the fact that they were searching. Fuck it. Yes. You guys have a great day.
Yeah.
That was a terrible outro.
But either way, it's done. Hang it up.
Yeah.
Say it for me.
Flat screen. You guys have a great week.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.
There you go.
Peace.
There you go.